Boar's Head is bringing a slice of Japan to the deli. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. Tender, slow-roasted chicken breast, coated in our signature teriyaki glaze, where ginger, garlic, and a hint of brown sugar meet for a flavor that's both sweet and savory. New Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. The bold flavor of Japan. Now at the deli. Only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
Blog Talk Radio.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
For tuning in with me to another edition of True Capitalist Radio, and of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. It's Baller Friday, baby. Baller Friday. I hope everybody's excited as I am. I'm just completely hyped. You know what it is. It's the end of the work week out there, and I want to say to everybody who has been capitalizing, cheers already, a preliminary cheers. You know that yours truly has been drinking already on a Baller Friday. So I'm sitting here with Johnny Walker Blue Label. Cheers to all the true capitalists that are listening to me, the tens of thousands of them that are listening to me throughout the world. Cheers. Happy Baller Friday to you. Let me go ahead and take a swig of this. Oh, man. It tastes so good. Love on the rocks because it tastes so good, yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on with the show here. All right? Jesus Christ, I'm losing my microphone. Let's go ahead and get back with the show. It is Baller Friday. This is episode number 193. 193 episodes have gone by of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet this broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks, go to the forums, go to the blogs, and spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, all right? And for all you assholes that are too lazy to open up a freaking window, for Christ's sake, we got all kinds of little buttons underneath the player there. You see that? All kinds of Facebook like buttons, Google Plus buttons, retweet this buttons, share this buttons, use and abuse those freaking buttons, baby, all right? It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. Anyway, it is Baller Friday. Let's go ahead and get right into the markets because I know that we've got a lot of people. I mean, you know, I'm listened to by tens of thousands of capitalists throughout the world, folks, and I'm sure they want to hurry up and listen to some of these markets because, hey, we're all capitalists. Well, maybe some of us. I know that we have a bunch of agitators and a bunch of troll terrorists and cyber vermin that are out here trying to disrupt the program. But we did see a little bit of some sell-offs today in some of the equities markets, folks, and the reason is because these numbers, these jobs numbers that came out, didn't really impress Wall Street too much, if at all. All right, I mean, these numbers did not look good. Now, I know that the liberal media is trying to spit it off and saying that, oh, we're down to 8.5% unemployment. Oh, that's great. Oh, you know, we're doing good. Yes, we can. 8.5 unemployment, and we're supposed to just, you know, what, chew on this? You know? Are you kidding me? Oh, why don't you read into the numbers, for Christ's sake, all right? Yeah, okay, you know, what is it? what do they guesstimate, for Christ's sake? I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of jobs that were added to bring the unemployment rate down to about 8.5%. Oh, yeah, 200,000, according to the Labor Department report, all right, this Friday. But if you read that report, all right, it states that nearly 250,000 state and local government employees, bureaucrats, lost their jobs, all right? Most of those public teachers, which I really don't bat an eye for, to be completely honest with you, but given our precarious economic situation, we don't need to be adding people to the unemployment market, if you understand what I'm saying. So, to sit over here and see this ridiculous liberal, long-haired, bedwetting media be pompous about, oh, look, we're down 8.5%. You are a disgusting slant version of what the truth is, and that's why this show that you're listening to right now, True Capitalist Radio, is the radio of record. Is the radio of record, for Christ's sake. And that's why I'm saying to you folks, even though, this media is going to hype it, as a matter of fact, I think that the Obama administration is going to try to bolster some kind of positivity out of this. But for all you folks that are educated, or at least edumacated, and you at least half-ass listen in your economics class, you would realize that full unemployment, and for you folks that don't know what full unemployment is, well, I don't have the time or the patience to be sitting over here and explain it to you on a freaking Baller Friday, all right? But full unemployment traditionally was 4.5%. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when 4.5% in economics class was, the basis of full employment? Now, all of a sudden, you've got 8.5% is what, the new standard now? It's just ridiculous. And the reason is, folks, is because of the way this government, this bureaucratic system, this federal bureaucratic system is growing itself. And moreover, they gave away our tax-paying dollars. I've been saying this for I don't know how many goddamn years on this broadcast. They are just giving away our tax-paying dollars. Why don't you just Google up Stimulus Package 2 and take a look at all the billions of dollars that were just given away. To be honest with you, folks, they were given away to people that donated to the campaign contribution accounts to the liberal regime that came into power in 2008. You know it and I know it. But they just allowed an open rate on the American tax-paying system, and they have turned our system into some kind of quasi-crony, capitalist, socialist experiment. I don't even know what you want to call it. But in essence, folks, these employment numbers that have come out that basically states that we, added 200,000 jobs and now we're down to 8.5%. A lot of these people don't even believe the numbers that are coming out of the Labor Department. I mean, that's how bogus, we're even considering this data that's coming out of the Labor Department, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, once again, I wouldn't read in too much of this numbers, and neither did Wall Street, all right? But once again, I think that Wall Street is running scared. We're running on low volume in these markets to begin with, folks, so any bad news is going to look worse than it is as it's reflected on the markets. Remember that. There's not that many people trading shares out here. There's not too many people investing. So whenever you see any kind of blip like this in the damn radar screen as it relates to news, earnings, or some kind of an event of some sort, you're going to actually see this type of disgusting, overreaction, both on the negative and the positive side, folks. So, you got to be able to be an investor to gauge the sentiment of this helter-skelter investment environment. And the only way to do that, folks, in my personal view, is long-term investing, all right? It's as simple as that. I know there's all these other financial instruments out here, but goddamn it, it is time for people to start realizing what gets people rich. It is long-term investing, for Christ's sake. It's what got Warren Buffett all the billions of dollars he has. It's what's gotten all the market wolves all the billions of dollars they have. And for you folks, you need to realize that you need to buy low and then just sit on that. And not only that, folks, just because you're sitting on stocks doesn't mean that it's just money just there. I mean, you could utilize these equities as collateral in loans, for Christ's sake. I mean, you can make your money work for you. You understand? I mean, you're putting your money in some blue-chip stock, mid-cap stock, small-cap stock, and, you know, you're accumulating it for about 4 or 5 years, and lo and behold, you want to get out of the house you're in, you want to get some new digs, you want to get a better car, you want to get whatever, a business going on. You can actually utilize these equities as collateral for a bank loan, and these banks will talk to you, folks. You understand? While at the same time, you know, they're still in your possession unless, of course, you don't pay the loan. But lo and behold, folks, I mean, you know, don't be stupid, all right? That's all I'm saying. Don't be stupid in this highly volatile market. And the volatility is coming from the government intertwining itself with private enterprise, the lack of volume that's participating in the equities trading market today, and moreover, folks, a lack of fundamentals in the market. And what is fundamentals? Well, by God, long-term investing, all right? Anyway, let's just go ahead and go through the markets here. We got a lot of milky liquors in the chat room, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? Got a lot of milky liquors in the chat room. Hey, you assholes in the chat room better simmer your asses down, or we're going to implement some goddamn chat room martial law in just a minute here. Anyway, let's get to the markets. We got the Dow Jones Industrial slipping today, 55.78 points. A percentage decrease of 0.45%, closing out the Dow Jones Industrials at 12,359.90 points for the Dow Jones Industrials. We've got the S&P 500 down 3.25%, or excuse me, 3.25 points, excuse me, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, folks. I mean, I'm looking at the engineer. The engineer looks perplexed at all the crap that's throwing itself across the screen here. I'm doing like 8 different jobs. Hey, engineer! Wake up, ass clown. God damn it. Well, if you can't do it, then implement chat room martial law, for Christ's sake, all right? All right. We got the S&P 500 down 3.25 points, a percentage decrease of 0.25%, closing out the S&P at 1,277.81 points for the S&P 500. We've got the NASDAQ up, believe it or not. Of all equities markets, the NASDAQ is up 4.36 points, a percentage increase of 0.16%, closing out the NASDAQ at 2,674.22 points for the NASDAQ. We've got the FTSE 100, I mean, definitely on the plus side for our European brethren across the pond. They are up today 25.42 points, a percentage increase of 0.45% on the day, closing out the FTSE 100 at 5,649.68 points for the FTSE 100. And, of course, for our German brethren across the pond, Schlagen, Volkswagen. The DAX is down today, unfortunately, 38.07 points, a percentage decrease of 0.62%, closing out the DAX at 6,057.92 points for the DAX index. Jesus Christ. I mean, you know, everybody but the NASDAQ and the FTSE 100 took some losses today. Do you know what I mean? But the commodities didn't look much better, folks, and this is why I'm telling you we're in a helter-skelter market. The investors don't know where to go. I mean, traditionally, if you saw a sell-off in the markets, in the equities, you would traditionally see the investors go into commodities. Did that happen today? No, it didn't happen today. You know what that means? This is a helter-skelter market, and the investor is walking around with their freaking heads chopped off. Stupid. But once again, we can attribute this to low volume. You know, low freaking volume, man. Anyway, let's get to the commodities. Energy, Brent crude, and for all you ass clowns that don't know what Brent crude is, it's the crude oil that's shipped off to Europe and Asia. It is up today 70 cents, a percentage increase of 0.62% on the day, closing out Brent crude at $113.44 per barrel of Brent crude oil. Gasoline futures are up $4.50, a percentage increase of 0.47% on the day. And let me tell you something about gasoline prices and the price of energy in general, all right? Now, Iran is continuing to flex nuts out there, all right? As a matter of fact, they conducted some kind of military exercise. They're threatening to conduct even more military exercises at the Strait of Hormuz, which they are denying any kind of oil tankers or any kind of rigs going through that particular strait out there. And, unfortunately, the United States is planning on sending some kind of oil fleet or something that's accompanied with some naval ships, if I'm not mistaken, next week sometime. And this could be a test on whether or not there's going to be any kind of military theater between the United States and Iran. And let me tell you something, if there is any kind of military theater, and I've said this before, but I have to reiterate this once again, if there is any kind of military theater between Iran and the United States, you better believe that these prices of energy are going to go so sky high that it's going to keep everybody in their houses. People are going to be walking the streets or, going to a freaking bike or something, because I'm telling you right now, we are going to see prices of gasoline go up to proportions that people haven't even imagined. And you better start calculating that. And if it doesn't happen, well, that's good for you. Well, then, you save for a rainy day, and you could probably be able to live lavish later on. But if I were you folks, I would save or at least factor into your budget the potential of a hyper increase for your energy costs. All right? I mean, this is not a joke. I know there's people in here saying, hey, it's funny, Ghost. I mean, look, to be honest with you folks, the capitalists that are out there, seriously, you better be factoring in a potential spike in energy that could happen, Jesus Christ, at any time. Remember, we got this goddamn saber rattling between Iran and America. And if anything happens, you better believe that the damn prices of energy are going to go up. And, it could cause for another double-dip recession, not just here in America, but throughout the world. I mean, we got the Eurozone barely surviving out here with central banks' help. I mean, if we have some really, really spike in energy prices, it's already going to deplete an already depleted economic situation in Europe, which is depleting the economic situation in China, which is potentially going to have a ripple effect into, I don't even want to talk about it, man. Anyway, you capitalists know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's continue going, folks. We got heating oil up today, $5.29, a percentage increase of 1.74% on the day. And the reason that we're seeing an increase in heating oil is because of these Arctic blasts that were coming in here. As a matter of fact, we got producers out there in Florida that are concerned that the Arctic front that may head into Florida may damage the crop of orange juice here as harvest time comes around for oranges. And let me tell you something, folks. If you remember about 2 years back, or hell, even last year, I did this. I started speculating that if the Arctic front does hit Florida, and it does damage the Florida orange juice market, or the oranges that are growing out there, you better have yourself some interest in some orange juice or orange ETF or some kind of play. You better have some kind of play going on here in the future. All right? I mean, you can read all about it. Just Google it for yourself, for Christ's sake, man. I'm not joking. I mean, these farmers in Florida are concerned about this crap. And I'm going to make a profit on it. I don't know about you. I mean, you can just sit there and just say, I don't get it. I'm making profits off this crap. Well, people are paying more money to drink a freaking, a glass of OJ. I'm out here making money off that crap. You know what I mean? You want to know why? Because I'm a capitalist. Because I saw ahead of time. I'm not like these jerk dicks here in the chat room that are about to get kicked out by the engineer out here that are sitting here saying, I'm bored. I don't get it. Well, you idiots are out here paying more money for OJ in the morning. I'm out here going to be capitalizing, baby, so keep paying, all right? Keep paying for it all. If the energy prices go up, man, I'm going to be profiting off that too. Do you get that? You're goddamn right. I've got my goddamn investments in ETFs and oil companies and gas companies, the whole 9 yards. All right? And when Iran, or if something happens with Iran in America, the goddamn gas prices go up to about $10 a gallon. Yeah, maybe I won't go out as much. First of all, I don't use the car that much anyway. I live in downtown Austin, Texas. I walk everywhere, so I could give a rat's ass if the price of gasoline goes up $10. But as the price of gasoline goes up that much, because we're in a military conflict with Iran, I'm going to be making money in the ETFs and the oil companies and the gas companies that I've got invested in, because you idiots were too ignorant to realize that I was giving you money in this information, but instead you're like, I don't get it. I'm just going to sit here and go, I'm bored. Let me tell you something right now. All you people that are saying I'm bored and all this other crap, let me tell you something right now. You people are going to be working for the people that are listening in this broadcast right now. The people that are in this chat room that are listening, that are asking questions relating to this particular broadcast, you're going to be working for these people. All right? You're going to be shining their shoes. You're going to be cleaning their shit stalls. That's what you're going to be doing. I'm not joking. That's what you're going to be doing. All right? You're going to be their freaking bellboy. All right? That's what you're going to be. We're going to be the capitalists out here. And you know what you're going to be doing? You're going to be, overly kissing our asses just so you can get a buck out of our pocket for tip. I love that. There's nothing more beautiful in the world, in my personal opinion, than, some service industry chap that's out here, overly kissing ass. Overly kissing ass to the point where it's just, he literally will take, a boot to the ass if you asked him and said that you were going to drop him about $20 to do so. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what it says to me? You know what it says? It says, hey, look, these people at this point in time of their life understand that, hey, I need money, I need capital, and it's a lot easier to kiss somebody's ass to get about $5, $10, $20 in tip than to go out there and work an hourly fee. You know what I mean? And by that time, they're going to be old, they're going to be too old to even do anything, they're going to be stupid, they're going to be idiots, and they're going to be disrespected by everybody that they service. And you know what? They deserve it, all right? They deserve it because they had this mentality. You hear this? Do you hear this here in the chat room, folks? This is the kind of crap that losers say when they're in school, when they're in college, when they're out here in society. Don't even be swayed by these idiots, all right? Don't be swayed by these idiots. You know what you need to be swayed by? The love of the money. You understand? The love of the money. Screw these assholes, right? Who cares if these people are bored? You think I care? You think I care if these idiots are bored, for Christ's sake? Just them sitting here is making me money. You know what I mean? So the joke's on them. They're going to sit over here, I'm bored, yeah. Well, you know what? Sitting here makes me money. How about that, you stupid sack of crap? You sitting here makes me money. So that's why I'm saying to all the capitalists that are out here, no BS. Do not take any crap from anybody if you're a hardworking individual that generates your own revenue, and it doesn't matter how you generate your revenue. I know I was talking garbage about, bellboys and shitbowl cleaners and that sort of thing, but hey, if you're an honest living person, and if you're out there busting your ass, no matter how you're making your money, I don't care if you're a freaking CEO, if you're a small business owner, I don't care if you're cleaning enema bags for a living, for Christ's sake. I don't care if you're cleaning the leftover secretions at a XXX theater after a Friday night session. I don't care what you do. As long as you generate revenue, and as long as you're a law-abiding citizen, and as long as you're paying taxes out here, that's all that matters. You're a capitalist. That's all it takes to be a capitalist, It's not that hard to be a capitalist, folks. It's real easy. Make money. All right, pay some taxes so, we can have some kind of protection of property. Unfortunately, our government that we're paying for, us capitalists are paying for, this government is trying to supersede its authority right now. And that's why I'm doing this broadcast in hopes of letting these capitalists that are working hard and paying these goddamn government bureaucrats, we need to inspire these capitalists to realize and say, hey, wait a minute. These idiots are overstepping their bounds, for Christ's sake. But unfortunately, the mindless garbage that you're seeing here in this chat room, this is what you get here, all right? That's what you freaking get. Anyway, let me get to the goddamn market. These people are making me throw myself off keister, for Christ's sake. Natural gas is up 9 cents today. We saw a major decrease yesterday, so you knew that there was going to be some buybacks. There was up 9 cents, a percentage increase of 3.12% on the day for natural gas. God damn, that's a volatile sector. WTI sweet crude, which is the crude oil that's consumed by North America, folks, it is up very modestly. It is only up 3 cents, a percentage increase of 0.03%, closing out WTI at $101.84 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. All right? Jesus Christ. And you know what? People don't even care about WTI sweet crude prices. I mean, even if you're not in the market, even if you're just somebody who just, I don't get the market, I'm not going to listen, I don't care. The very minimum, you should keep up to date with what the hell the price of WTI sweet crude is, you stupid jerk dicks. All right? I mean, it's going to gauge how much not only you're going to pay at the gas pump, but how much you're going to pay for prices of products on the supermarket and on the shopping mall shelves. All right? Because as I've said time and time again, every one of those products have to get from point A to point B, and they use some mode of transportation to get there. And that mode of transportation, 99.9% of the time, uses petroleum. And if the petroleum price, which is a la WTI sweet crude, is up the ass, well, then they're going to relay those costs to you. All right? Very simple economics. I know teachers don't teach you that kind of crap in school, but that's because they're paid by the government, all right? They're paid by the government. That's why they don't teach you this crap. They teach you to be stupid so you can be dependent upon the government. That's why they're public educators, all right? It's in their best interest to dumb you down and to make you so stupid to make you believe that, all I got to do is just follow directions and just, bubble in, a multiple choice answer of 4, and then that makes me educated? Oh, great. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's get to the agricultural futures, all right? Canola down today, 20 cents. All right, cocoa up modestly today, $3, a percentage increase of 0.23%, all right? We've got coffee up today. We saw it down modestly. It's up today for all you assholes that make the unadulterated excuse for being jerk dicks in the morning by saying, hey, dude, just don't talk to me unless I have my coffee, dude. Yeah. Just don't do it. Just shut up, all right? Next person that says that to me is getting a kick to the balls. I don't care who you are, all right? I don't care if you're a woman. You say that to me, you're getting a kick to the balls, or at least where the balls should be. No, I'm not condoning, violence towards women, but still, it gets me upset. It's just an instantaneous, impulsive reaction that'll happen because I'm pissed off by the whole subject matter, all right? Jesus Christ. Anyway, you idiots that drink coffee, you have to pay a little more because it's up $2.20 today, a percentage increase of 1%. Corn today is unchanged, baby. Hey, assholes that are saying that I'm un-American in here, screw you. I've told you that there are no coffee grounds that are made in America, jerk dick, all right? It's all made by some Mexican with his donkey and a sombrero down there in South America named Juan Valdez. So for you to sit over here and say that I'm un-American because I don't drink coffee, you're a stupid, imbecilic, uneducated jerk-ass. All right? Juan Valdez makes all that crap, even the Folgers crystals. Anyway, where the hell was I at, engineer? I got sidetracked by these jerk dicks. All right, that's right. We're at corn. Corn is unchanged today, folks. And let me tell you, we are not going to get any more changes in corn, I'm speculating, because once again, the corn ethanol subsidy is no more. No more tax dollars go into the corn ethanol industry. Thank God. And you can go look back at the archive, folks, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. All right, every episode that I've ever conducted on this broadcast is archived at that website right there. I have been harping against the goddamn corn ethanol industry over and over and over again, and it looks like the damn government bowed down and listened to the capitalist on the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, the radio of record. Let's continue going, shall we? I'm going to hurry up with the markets and then get to your calls here. We've got cotton up $1.12, a percentage increase of 1.18%. We've got wheat futures down today, $6. Sugar, remember we saw a dramatic sell-off on sugar yesterday, modest increase to say the least, up 16 cents, a percentage increase of 0.69%. Soybeans seeing a major sell-off today, down $12.50, a percentage decrease of 1.03%. Lumber seeing also its sell-off, down $3.70, a percentage decrease of 1.43%. Oats, for all you Quaker assholes, it is down $2.75, a percentage decrease of 0.95%. Soybean oil futures are down 94 cents, and oh my God, did you see the wool futures today? I mean, it looks like the bull-nosed bull dykes didn't come out for any wool futures today because wool is down $25, a percentage decrease of 1.84% on the day. Let's go ahead and get to the metals, shall we? The metals! Let's get to the goddamn metals. Anyway, we saw some sell-offs in the metals too, folks. I mean, this is a helter-skelter market. It makes me sick to my stomach that we're dealing with such a pussy-whipped investment community out here. We're supposed to be capitalists, all right? We're supposed to be capitalists. We're supposed to have balls here. You understand? We're supposed to deal with risk, but look at these investors out here. Stupid. Anyway, they're selling off all across the board. Gold is down modestly, $2.90, a percentage decrease of 0.18%, closing out gold at $1,617.20 per troy ounce of gold. And for some freaking reason, people took in their profits when we saw that dramatic 6% increase the other day on silver. They sold off today. Silver is down 60 cents, a percentage decrease of 2.07% on the day, closing out silver at $28.69 per troy ounce of silver. But as I've said, folks, let me tell you something right now. I am bullish beyond bullish on silver. And as I've said, not only is silver going to increase based upon the rate of inflation, and of course we're going to continue to have inflation, folks, because our government continues to spend money we don't have. So that means that we're going to have to continue borrowing it from China. We're going to have to continue to print it out of nowhere, print it out of thin air. And unfortunately, folks, that devalues the value of the dollar. I mean, that's another factor that we have to factor in when we talk about budgeting. Because not only are things going up because energy prices are going up and commodities are going up and so on and so forth, but the value of our dollar is going down the tubes, all right? It's just completely depleting altogether, all right? I'm not joking. It's the truth. You can look it up for yourself. Remember, you're on the Internet. Anything I say, you can look it up on the Internet and say, wait a minute, Coach, you're lying. You're lying, yeah. Look it up for yourself and see how bad the American dollar is depleting. But just based upon that, we are going to see commodities like precious metals go up by default. You know, they're going to go up by default. Just based upon that. Moreover, if you take a look at all the damn commercials that are on all the news media networks, like CNN, MSNBC, Fox, I mean, all of them. You take a look at all the commercials. What do you see? You see people selling gold, people selling silver, people trying to buy your gold, people trying to buy your silver, people trying to give you a freaking IRA-backed gold and silver plan. I mean, there are so many people advertising in the gold and silver market. I mean, just based upon that, you have to realize that there's an accumulation factor going on right before our eyes. All right? I mean, there's an accumulation of gold and silver happening right before our very eyes. So you factor in the fact that the government's going to continue blowing money. You factor in the fact that we're going to continue to see these advertisements on the news media, which are going to continue to have clients, because they wouldn't be advertising, folks. There could be no way they could be paying for the millions in advertising to keep those advertisements up if people weren't calling. So you know that there's an accumulation factor going on here. So just based upon that, I am bullish, like I said, for 6 to 9 months on silver, and then 6 to 9 months from now I'm going to reevaluate and see what's going on at that particular time, because remember, a lot of different factors can happen. But also on gold. I'm also bullish on gold, too. I just think that you're going to get the bigger percentage yield for your capital, the biggest percentage yield for your cash on silver, in my view, in my opinion. Anyway, let's continue going, for Christ's sake. Let's get to livestock. We got live cattle down today, 55 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.45% on the day today. I don't know if people have been shopping, but have you been seeing a decrease on the meat here? Have you been seeing a decrease on the beef? I mean, it seems to me that these, butchers and, the producers in the beef may have just produced or may have overproduced just a tad because maybe they anticipated some kind of big gobble fest come the holiday season, and it just didn't happen. And lo and behold, I'm out here getting freaking, humongous 3-inch thick cut New York strips and prime ribs and porterhouse steaks for I mean, at literally 30 or 40% less than what I used to pay about 2 or 3 weeks ago. All right, I kid you not. Unfreaking believable. Let me tell you something. I like to eat beef, all right? I'm not like you vegan assholes out here. That's why you all look weak. You want to know why? Because you are weak. All you vegan jerk dicks, you're weak, all right? I'd like to put the biggest vegan against the biggest meat eater, and I would bet all my life savings on the biggest meat eater any day of the week. You know it and I know it. I mean, have you ever looked at a vegan, for Christ's sake? I mean, they get the sunken cheeks, they get the jowls going on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how is that attractive? Huh? How is that attractive to females? How is that attractive at a female? I mean, Jesus Christ, these stupid vegans. I'm sick and tired of you vegan people. Oh, meat is murder. Meat is murder. Oh, yeah? Well, why don't you tell that to the cancer cells that end up cultivating in somebody's tumor? Huh? Why don't you tell them, cultivating in somebody's colon is murder. Cultivating in somebody's lung is murder. Cultivating in somebody's breast is murder. Sit there and shut up, all right, all you vegan idiots. You know what I mean? I mean, you'll eat the head of a lettuce, right? I mean, you'll eat the heart of a artichoke, you fruity ass. Man, screw these vegans. Hey, let me get to my goddamn. Well, where am I at, engineer? God damn it. Let's see. We got lean hog futures. That's right. For all you assholes that like to shove a couple of bones down your goddamn gullet, for Christ's sake. Lean hog is up 15 cents today, a percentage increase of 0.18% on the day, and that, my friends, is the markets for your ass. It's Baller Friday, folks. I hope that you're having a good time. I'm having a good time. As a matter of fact, where's my drink, for Christ's sake? Give me my drink. Here's my drink right here, of course. It's Johnny Walker Blue Label, baby. It's a great blended malt scotch. You understand? I mean, great blended malt scotch. Oh, man. I mean, you just don't understand, I mean, the taste of this scotch. I hope that all you capitalists, can indulge in these types of libations when you're living a little lavish, all right? Now, don't move ahead too fast. You see, that's the biggest misconception of capitalists out there. They think, oh, I can afford it with my credit card, or, oh, I can afford it by doing this and that. No. Don't do it like that, all right? Don't move ahead too fast, because the worst thing you can do is move ahead in your lifestyle so fast to the point where you can't keep up with your lifestyle anymore. You can't afford it. And when you can't afford your lifestyle and you have to take about 2 steps back, you're a failure, all right? You're a failure. Everybody who used to be rich, I mean, you always hear about assholes in some conversation, in some social event, some party. They're always saying, oh, I used to be rich. I used to own this. I used to this. I used to. Yeah, you want to know why you used to, you stupid moron? Because you didn't know what the hell you were doing. You decided, hey, look, I was lucky. I got a hold of this here, and I'm just going to go ahead and blow like it's I'm going to blow money like it's going out of style. Like it's going out of style. And look at what's going to happen here. And when the money runs out, they're going to have to take a giant step back in their lifestyle and they're a failure. Like that one cat from, it was Beverly Hills Housewives, that one guy that killed himself. Now, let me tell you something. That guy did an honorable thing. That man did an honorable thing. He was, living in Beverly Hills. This man was, making some serious capital, making money. He had that stupid blonde bimbo that he kept up to date with the latest plastic. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, he went in over his head. He may have made a little bit of money, but, it was all on credit. It was all on loans. It was all financial manipulation. And when he ran out of money and he got foreclosed on a lot of his properties, so on and so forth, what happened? He was going to have to take a giant step back in his lifestyle. And when he told his, that stupid Skankosaurus blonde bimbo that's writing books about the whole crap now, when he told her about this, that, hey, honey, I don't think I'm going to be able to afford, the $1 million lifestyle, the Beverly Hills and the Prada bags and, the plastic on the face. And I'm not going to be able to do that anymore. She just said, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. And that's it. He was left all alone with his prick in his hand. You see, and that's what's going to happen to you if you are fiscally irresponsible and decide to jump ahead of your lifestyle. Don't do it. Move slowly, all right? Be able to afford everything you do. Always remember that, all right? Or you're going to end up like that schmuck. And if he didn't kill himself, where would he be? If that guy didn't kill himself, where the hell would he be? He'd be in some freaking apartment somewhere in L.A., in the wrong part of town, which he hasn't probably lived in for about 35 years. I mean, what does that say to one's self-esteem? Are you kidding me? He did an honorable thing. And as a matter of fact, cheers to that guy, whatever the hell his name was. Cheers to you. You did an honorable thing. When you have to take about 3 or 4 steps back after accumulating wealth, and you're just a failure. You're just an utter failure. So cheers. Cheers. True and hero, that guy. Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and get into the first subject matter. We're going to go ahead and talk about the New Hampshire primary because it is this Tuesday. And once again, we're starting to hear John Huntsman's name, starting to float around because once again he had basically decided not to even campaign in Iowa, went right to New Hampshire, and has been stumping there ever since. But unfortunately, some of these big wigs that were out there in Iowa actually have a lot of money. John Huntsman ain't got money. He's he's another Mormon, unfortunately. But he doesn't have a lot of money, and unfortunately he's going out there trying to do it the old-fashioned way by shaking hands and kissing babies and all that other nonsense. But according to the latest polls in New Hampshire, we've got supposedly Mitt Romney in the lead. I find that kind of hard to believe. But then again, we got Rick Santorum. What the hell's up with Rick Santorum, for Christ's sake? Why is anybody voting for this guy? I mean, what's the basis behind this? What, he's a conservative? A big deal, all right? We needed a conservative in 2008, and this jerk dick decided to tickle his ass crack in Pennsylvania, all right? And then what happened? We got Sarah Eskimo Bimbo Palin to become the mouthpiece of the conservative movement, and she completely wrecked it all. She completely ruined the conservative movement. So what? I mean, we're supposed to, kiss Santorum's ass because, look at me. I screw the same wife every day for the rest of my life, and I wear these nice knitted sweaters. Seriously, that's all. That's basically it. His economics plan is ridiculous. It's stupid. It's basically cosmetic is what it is. And it involves government. Him to be a less government conservative claiming ass clown that he is, it involves government, for Christ's sake. And then, of course, we got Ron Paul. And let me tell you something right now. Ron Paul, I hate to keep, beating a dead horse with this guy here, because, once again, this guy's nothing more than somebody trying to accumulate as much money as he can in this campaign for president so he can retire in the sunset. That's my opinion, of course. But the proof is in the pudding, if you want my view. All right, the proof is in the pudding. Just look at the man, all right? He knows he doesn't have a shot. He invested all kinds of money in Iowa, and the Iowans didn't want to have nothing to do with him. He was in a distant third, for Christ's sake. A distant third. He wasn't even close to Mitt Romney or Santorum, all right? That was a a horrible disappointment. Horrible disappointment for Ron Paul. And he's going to be disappointed again in New Hampshire, and he's going to be disappointed in South Carolina because, let's be honest, I mean, what is Ron Paul running on, huh? Oh, we got to go back to the gold standard because we're ruining the dollar. You know, shut up, Ron Paul, God damn it. We got to bring back all the American troops from all over the place, you know? Shut up, God damn it, Ron Paul. Anyway, I want to talk to you about what you feel about the GOP candidates that are running for the nomination for president of the GOP. What do you think about this? 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. Once again, I am calling for a potential upset by John Huntsman. John Huntsman, I'm calling for a potential upset because this man went out there, stump speeched, went out there, kissed babies, shook hands, did the whole 9 yards while everybody was in Iowa. And let me tell you, if New Hampshire are good people like they claim they be, they're always claiming that, oh, yeah, we're good New Hampshireans out here in the Northeast. That's what we are over here. We eat crab cakes. Yeah, live free or die is our motto. Yeah, live free or die. We'll see if you live free or die. Let me tell you something. I don't care who you nominate in the primary, but if you nominate Santorum or Mitt Romney, you're a bunch of bureaucratic, imbecilic, hypocritical idiots in New Hampshire, with all due respect. All right? All right? I mean, anybody else except for these goddamn system bureaucrats that are out here, playing tiddlywinks with each other. Anyway, 646-652-4869. I want to hear what you have to say about this. Who are you voting for, huh? Even if you're a liberal, even if you're a long-haired liberal bedwetting hippie out here that's listening to Sarah McLachlan while watching dogs or something getting slaughtered on a television, crying a few tears, I want you to call me up and tell me who you're voting for and why. And give me some goddamn substance on that son of a bitch. 646-652-4869. Let's take some calls right now. We got any calls, engineer? All right, here we go. Let's see if we got any calls here. And, of course, folks, we are going to have some troll terrorists and some agitators in here attempting to facilitate troll terrorism on the broadcast. And, once again, I have always said I would not be surprised if these people are being paid to do this. All right, I would not be surprised if these people are being paid to do this to silence me. I know that a lot of the things that I say on this broadcast are dangerous. They're dangerous to the establishment. They're dangerous to not just the American establishment, but to many establishments across the international community. And, I know they want to silence me, but we're not going to let them do it. So let's go ahead. Let's take some calls here. 818, you're on the horn.
Hello, is this Walmart tech support?
No, it's not. You sound like a fat ass, too. Sit over there and shut up, all right? We're talking about the New Hampshire primary. All right, we're not going to start this. This is Baller Friday, and I'm not letting you fruit bowls ruin Baller Friday, all right? I want to hear somebody with substance here. Son of a bitch. Who we got? 561. What's up?
Hey, Gus, I got plenty of substance in this bathtub.
Yeah, we can't even understand you, for Christ's sake. That's how you sound, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's not your boyfriend's wee-wee, all right? Stop trying to deep-throat the phone. Jesus Christ. Are we going to start this? Is this what we're going to do on a Baller Friday, for Christ's sake? God damn it. Who else do we have? Do we got any legitimate callers, engineer? You're supposed to be screening these callers, for Christ's sake. Well, do something about it. Jesus Christ, I don't even know why I pay this person here. You see what I'm saying? You see what you try to be a nice guy. You see what you get when you try to be a nice guy? This is what you get. Substandard help. Anyway, let me go ahead and take some calls here. 646-652-4869. Let's see what people have to say about the primary in New Hampshire. 724, you're on the horn.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Honestly, I hope Ron Paul or Rick Santorum doesn't get elected, but I'm too young to vote. But I still care about who Lear Nation is. And please, for the love of God, New Hampshire, don't fucking let Mitt Romney win the primary.
And would you object of Mitt Romney is the fact that he basically just kind of blows with the wind as far as his political persuasion goes?
Exactly.
I hear you. Well, hey, man, I want to thank you for calling in. You want to give a shout-out to anybody?
Yeah. Engineer and tell the trolls to please stop prank calling. They're ruining the show.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. And there's a young man, a future capitalist right there. As a matter of fact, I mean, that gives me a little bit of optimism right there. You hear that? That gives me a little bit of optimism. And look at these people in the chat room, huh? Oh, you don't like that? Oh, look at these stupid Nimrods. They don't like it. Well, you know what? Tough titty. All right? Tough titty, all right? Just sit there and like it and eat it. Eat it! Eat it! Shove it in your mouth and eat it. Jesus Christ, you people make me sick. I mean, I'm not talking about all you people. I'm talking about these troll terrorists in the chat room that are flapping their fat Cheeto-stained fingers on the keyboard trying to be text chat warriors like I care. Much props to that young man calling up and, attempting to facilitate some debate. He sounded like a young man. Sounded like he knew what he was talking about, future capitalists there. All right, who the hell else do we got, AJ? That's a pretty good call you got going. Anybody else? All right, we got 703 on the horn. What's up? Jesus Christ. Right. Get him off. Get him off. I mean, what's up with this pooping fetish for you idiots that are sitting over here taking turds on the goddamn phone thinking that people want to hear that crap? Huh? I mean, I know that you're trying to symbolize your life in, that particular sound effect, but we don't want to hear it, all right? We don't want to hear it, you poop-tickling fruits. You sound a little loose-ass there, too, while you're at it, a little bit of loose-ass there. You know what I mean? I mean, typically, if you hadn't had anything shoved up your sphincter, typically things would clump, like clump, you know what I mean? But instead, all of a sudden, it was liquefied as if your colon had been reamed out into new sizes. I'm just saying. I'm not an expert. I'm just saying. 571, what's up? What do you think about the primaries?
It's pretty good. Happy Friday from the Capitalist Brony Association, by the way.
Well, it's Baller Friday, jerk off. You're obviously not a capitalist. If you don't know today, it's Baller Friday, not Happy Friday. What is this? Freaking Rebecca Black or something? Happy Friday. I mean, give me a freaking break. Jesus Christ, Happy Friday from the capitalist, bro. You're not a capitalist. You're a fruity ass is where I'm standing. You're a fruit bowl. Jesus Christ. Note party. What do you got to say about this?
Oh, I hope that Michelle Bachmann wins the primary.
Wait a minute. Oh, this is the trans test. Where you been, Note party? Where the hell have you been?
Oh, I just haven't been able to attend. With work and all, I'm capitalizing.
Oh, well, no, I can understand that you're capitalizing. What do you do for a living, or what industry are you in there, Tricia?
I'm a teacher.
You're a teacher? Well, you teach as a woman? You teach as a woman? You're in drag and all that?
Yeah, I teach health.
You teach health?
Yes.
Oh, my God. What kind of health are you teaching them? What, how to bleach a blowhole? I mean, I don't get it. What are you teaching them?
Well, I'm just teaching them basic, nutritional information. We're going to get onto our sex unit now since we're nearing the end of the quarter. It's going to be wonderful.
Get this trans testicle off. This isn't trans testicle radio. All right, this is true capitalist radio. We're not going to get into, whether this shim or she-male tucks his sack back or puts it in his crack. I don't want to hear about it. Health. Jesus Christ. Look, we're supposed to be talking about the New Hampshire primaries here, right? I know that there's people across the world that are listening into this broadcast right now that don't care. You're probably in some other country. But this should affect you, too. I mean, if something happens economically bad to America, it's going to affect you as well. I mean, you should take that in consideration there. All right? Just between you and me. I'm just saying. Jesus Christ. 661, what do you got to say about this stuff?
SurgeRadio.org.
All right, we'll go ahead and DDoS that. Got it. 914, what's up?
Hey, Ghost.
How's it going?
What's Ghost Radio's number?
Yeah, Ghost. Why is your grandmother always using a vibrator?
What?
Radio Ghost number?
Why is your grandmother always using a vibrator?
Why are there like 3 or 4 different schlong heads in that sausage fest in that scene I hear over there? What the hell's that about?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, no, you should know. What the hell's what is it about? What are y'all doing?
We're planning on raping your grandmother, you hoe.
Nah, you sound like a bunch of fruit bowls that are about to have a damn circle jerk in front of a damn chat room. That's what it sounds like. Give me a break. Y'all are playing tummy sticks and you know it. Y'all are playing tummy sticks and you know it.
It goes.
Yeah, you're all chewing each other's schlong heads. Get them on, man. Get them off, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, taking meat in the can. That's all I hear over there, for Christ's sake. 720, what do you think about New Hampshire?
Hey, well, Huckabee won it in 08, but it didn't affect him at all, So I kind of think maybe this primary won't be so important as it has been in the past.
No, I agree. It's a good point. As a matter of fact, that's why I suggested that whoever won in Iowa, whoever won in New Hampshire, there could be a dark horse candidate that can come out, that hasn't put their name in the hat even yet, that hasn't even been in the media eye, that can come up and say, hey, since there is no clear winner in the Iowa and New Hampshire primary and caucuses, I'm going to go ahead and run for president. And one such person, in my personal opinion, Jeb Bush, all right? Now, don't get me wrong. I know that there's a lot of people that are like, oh, my God, I can't believe you're saying that. Yeah, Bush, yeah. Let me tell you something right now, all right? Whether you agreed with George W. Bush's domestic policies, or who he appointed in the Justice Department, whatever your qualm is with the man, all right? I can tell you something right now. America wasn't being pushed around all over the international community like America's being pushed around today. Are you kidding me? We're being bitch-slapped by Iran, for Christ's sake. By Iran! We're being bitch-slapped. I mean, our Predator drones are being hacked out of the sky by their hackers. I mean, do you understand? They're flexing nuts. They're out here saying, don't you dare come into the Arabian Peninsula. We'll come in here. We'll kick your ass. I mean, they're talking garbage to us, man. I mean, we even got Pakistan over here, flexing nuts, saying they're going to shoot down our Predator drones over there. I mean, it's just horrible. I'm just saying. The Bush family has a good record on foreign policy. They have a good record on fighting wars. I mean, we remember George Bush Sr. He went into Iraq, kicked some ass, and left. Do you understand? And America was just fine. As a matter of fact, that preceded the peacetime that we had during the Clinton administration. As a matter of fact, Clinton should be kissing the ass of George Sr., and that's why he is doing it, as a matter of fact, right now. So that's why they're always together. He's literally kissing the ass of George Bush Sr., because had George Bush Sr. not gone in there, kicked some ass, and then just left, we wouldn't have had that peaceful time in the 90s. Y'all remember that? Oh, my God, it was a peaceful time in the 90s, for Christ's sake, man. Nobody was flexing nuts back then. The only what is it? I mean, we got a few terrorist attacks by that disgusting Osama bin Laden. We went into Yugoslavia and, got Slobodan Milosevic. All right, and that was about it. Everything was pretty peaceful. I missed those times, minus Slick Willie and his Monica Stupinski scandal, for Christ's sake. But I missed those times, man, because we didn't hear this type of foreign policy, this type of international anarchy that we're witnessing today. Anyway, I want to hear from him. That was a good caller, by the way. 508, what do you think?
Hey, Ghost, how you doing?
How's it going?
I'm doing pretty good. About the election, I wish I could say I'm going to vote for Herman Cain, but of course it's not going to happen now.
No, unfortunately. I mean, he wasn't a part of the system, and he unfortunately got targeted by the establishment, the systematic establishment out here, and it encompasses both parties, not just the liberal left, but the GOP backstabbed him just as much.
Right. I had a financial question, if that's all right.
Go for it.
I'm kind of a new capitalist. I just moved out. I'm making my own money, and
congrats,
while my idiot friends are out buying iPads, I decided that I wanted to invest in something, but I don't know where to start.
Well, no, congratulations on, first of all, going out on your own. How much percentage-wise do your outgoing expenses take of your monthly income? Just a guesstimation, ballpark.
Not too much. I don't spend on frivolous things. I don't spend anything on a house phone. I just got one cell phone. I don't spend on cable. I take a bus. So I'm saving most of it.
Well, no, that's good. As a matter of fact, that's very good. Well, the first thing you want to do is be able to obtain assets. You don't just want to put all that money in the bank because, putting all that money in the bank just means that you got a lot of cash on hand. What you want to do is be able to collect things that you can sell at a later date for at least, at the very minimum, face value, but you would want to at least get a profit from. That's the whole objective of capitalism. So, the first thing I would advise you to look at is consider investing in a lot of these things, particularly now we're in the beginning of the year. Start looking at some of these things that took a beating last year. I mentioned finances, or the financial sector, what was it, at the beginning of I think it was at the first or second episode of the True Capitalist Radio of 2012, excuse me. And we're already starting to see an increase in Bank of America and other financials that are in that sector because they took a beating. So inevitably what you want to do is buy low, sell high, but you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket either. So you want to be able to have some equities accumulated. You want to be able to have some gold and silver accumulated. Now, are you living in an apartment? I mean, is it very secure? Because you don't want to have physical gold and silver considering it's a precarious neighborhood.
It's an all right neighborhood. It's not perfect. It's not a great apartment, but it's in a good neighborhood.
Well, no, I mean that's what you want to that's what you want to worry about. You want to worry about if you get possessions, if you get assets, are you going to get taken, not just by Uncle Sam and the bureaucrats, but also thieves and people around you, so on and so forth. And moreover, I would also strongly advise you to get like a used car, And the first thing you do first is get stocks, all right? Get stocks so that you can accumulate stocks for about a year. And believe it or not, if you're smart enough, you'll be able to buy some stocks on the low, and by year's end, they'll at least increase about 10%, 5%, depending on how good your stock picking is. And then you can go to the bank at the end of the year and say, hey, I want a car, but don't go out and get a new car because new cars depreciate, 25, 30% right when you take them off the lot. So what you want to do is you want to go and research the car market. You want to research, what cars are in demand. What cars do people like? What used cars do people like? What are classics? What do people like collecting? So on and so forth. And consider making an investment in a car that actually has some long-term gain value or appreciation value because there's some kind of nostalgic flair to this particular brand of car, or they like the engine in the car, whatever the case might be. But that would be the first two steps I would advise you to do because you're trying to build assets. You're building assets by putting your money in stocks, and then you're building your assets by utilizing those stocks as collateral to get a car. Or as a matter of fact, I mean, most financial institutions will give you a car anyway, but you don't want to be that way. You want to be able to back up whatever you take out with some collateral, so that if there's any rainy day, you can at least be able to fall back on something, that'll at least keep you buffered for about 3 months so you can regroup.
All right, well, that sounds good. Right now I'm just trying to spend as little as I can, so...
Hey, well, you know what? You're doing the right thing. Spend as little as you can right now. Remember, you're young, all right? Work 2 jobs if necessary, all right? I mean, believe it or not, the more work you have, the less trouble you can get into, all right? And when you get your paycheck every week, don't just sit there and leave it in your bank. You know what I mean? Don't just sit there and leave it in your bank. Make it work for you. Go out there and invest in something. I mean, get yourself a piece of furniture, and I'm talking about a good piece of furniture. You know, I just, what was it, 3, 4, 5 months ago, I bought myself a $2,000, old English sea lamp. You know, I mean, this is a restored piece that's actually at one of these, high-end retail stores that I bought for $2,000. Now, people would be like, oh, my God, I can't believe you paid $2,000 for a lamp. Well, no, that means that it can only appreciate with value. You understand? Appreciate with value. Or even if it doesn't appreciate with value, I can sell it and liquidate it if I have some kind of a goddamn emergency. I need to pay some bills. I need to do something. I can go out there and liquidate this $2,000 lamp for at least $2,000 or $1,500, and boom, I'm saved for a month, or I've saved one bill. I mean, you got to think, man. You got to think. You understand? You know what you idiots are blowing it on? Freaking apps and iPhones and crap that's going to break in about 6 months. You know what I mean? All these electronic widgets and crap. Hey, you know what? Get Admiral Hambone out of here, for Christ's sake. Hey, you're bored, idiot? Get out of here. Get out. Kick them all out of here. Throw chat room martial law, for Christ's sake. Get them all out, freaking Admiral Hambone. Get them out. You see, these people are going to be collecting bowls of soup. You know, these people that are in here saying, oh, I'm bored and I don't get it. I mean, do you hear these young kids out here that are listening? All right, I'm sure these people were lured here by trolling because of you troll terrorists. But they're starting to realize, hey, wait a minute. I don't want to be no goddamn disgusting, despicable human being that does absolutely nothing but drain off of the society that I live in. I want to be somebody that carves my own destiny. I want to go out and buy what I feel I want to purchase and be able to sustain myself with a lifestyle that is beyond the average, that is beyond the above average. But some people just like, getting whatever the goddamn government gives them, like a bowl of soup. Anyway, we're already freaking 4 minutes into the freaking second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social network, go to the forums, go to the blogs, and spread it around like wildfire, all right? And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, all right? We got all kinds of little buttons underneath the player there, all right? All kinds of little buttons, a little Google Plus button, Facebook like button, retweet this button, all right? Share this button. Use and abuse those freaking buttons, baby. It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. It's just a freaking click. Jesus Christ, my heart's beating like a rabbit. All right, let me calm down here, folks. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little off keister because these people are pissing me off. All right, I'm telling you, these people are pissing me off out here. And let me tell you, the engineer is kicking these people's asses out of here. We're not BSing out here, right, engineer? You heard him. We're not going to sit over here and, take any more of this nonsense from these troll terrorists, all right? We got capitalists here, all right? We got capitalists calling up, for Christ's sake, and whenever there's capitalists calling up, they take precedence over you disgusting, despicable troll terrorist scumbag crap. And don't you ever forget it. Stupid morons. Anyway, lift chat room martial law, for Christ's sake, all right? Lift chat room martial law. Jesus Christ. All right, we were supposed to be talking about the New Hampshire primaries this Tuesday, but nobody cares. So let's go ahead and move on to another subject matter. But before we do, I mean, you idiots don't even deserve this. I'll tell you this right now. You stupid scumbags don't even deserve this. As a matter of fact, you idiots deserve a good slap to the face, how you're attempting to ruin this Baller Friday. Do you understand? You idiots deserve a smack to the grill from where I'm standing. But I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to go and give some Twitter shout-outs out here, all right? Yeah, that's how much of a nice guy I am, all right? I'm going to go ahead and give some Twitter shout-outs. All right, and for all you idiots that don't know, hold on, lock down this chat room, engineer. Lock down this chat room. For all you folks that don't know, go to my Twitter account, which is Ghost Politics, all one word, no underscores, folks, Ghost Politics, and retweet the first tweet on the Twitter account, all right? It's that simple. It's not that hard, for Christ's sake, you milky lickers, all right? All right, let's see what we got going on over here. Let's see if we can get some goddamn Twitter shout-outs to be had out here, because the last ones were not only lame, but they were getting pretty goddamn sick and pathetic. All right? And you know what I'm talking about. I've heard the last episode. It's just sick. It's sick. All right, let's go ahead and read some chat room shout-outs. Do we got any chat room shout-outs there, engineer? All right. You know what? I'll tell you what. Hold on. You know what? Don't retweet the first tweet. I'll tell you what. Hold on. Shut down that chat room again, engineer. Shut it down. God damn it. You know what? Don't retweet the first tweet on the Twitter account. You know what you're going to do? Why don't you tweet at me, all right? And put in Baller Friday, baby, as the hashtag. How about that, huh? Baller Friday. All one word, milky lickers. All right, here it is. Baller Friday as the hashtag. Tweet at me right now. I'm going to go ahead and give some shout-outs to whoever has that hashtag in their tweet. All right, let's see what they got here. Let's see what the hell we got. We got some Baller Friday peeps in the house. We got the Brew Crew 99 in the house. We got Axeman 3315 in the house. CDI Fan 237 in the house. DRL Laser in the house. Spongy Politics. Yeah, real funny. Exara Hawks, the true capitalist penis in the place. What's going on, Exara Hawks? We got Ghost Gimp. Yeah, real funny, jerk ass. We got Nintendo 64 in the house. Torzier in the place. What's going on, a true capitalist from across the pond? We got Count Dracula 25. We got Ban All Brony. Yeah, you son of a bitch. I mean, what is up with that ban all bronies crap? What is this crap, huh? What is that? Ban all bronies. Ban all... What is that crap? And no, just because I'm inquiring about what the hell's going on does not mean I'm a freaking brony, you jerks. I saw what you idiots are trying to spread around the internets. I don't appreciate it. Anyway, we got Pucker Me Up, Johnny. Shut up, you scumbags. Anyway, we got Herman Kane-Dusky. Son of a bitch. I'm telling you, I'm going to stop doing this right now. You idiots keep doing this, all right? Here we go with Tankies for Ghosts. We got Haver Cooch. What's going on with Dark Razors? All right, Dark Razors is saying Spongies and Tankies are some sick bastards. We got the real Alex Jones. The real Alex Jones? What the hell are you talking about, the real Alex Jones? That ain't the real Alex Jones. Are you kidding me? He'd be scared shitless to listen to my broadcast. Are you kidding me? I mean, the amount of substance upon substance upon substance that I put on this broadcast, for Christ's sake, he'd be scared crapless. Anyway, who else we got? We got Ghost Beats Me. Shove it up your ass, all right? You wish, all right, you fruit bowl. We got Loler Guy. We've got Michelle Gimpman. Yeah, real funny. Dragonborn Ghost. Anonymous Plummo in the place. What's going on, Anonymous Plummo? We've got Park Logic Chris. What's going on? We got Halo the Troll. Who else do we got going on here, man? We got a lot of... Jesus Christ, look at all these tweets that are coming in. Look at all these tweets, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Who else we got? We got... I'm not going to say that, you sick sons of bitches. I mean, look at this. Look at this. If I'm not saying this. Anyway, Goofbumps in the house. What's going on? Meteoroid Junkie in the place. Mr. Folsey. What's going on? Who the hell else do we got going on over here? We've got Paradox Aspire in the place. We've got Spongies. Here we go, these Spongies and Tanky jerk dicks. Jesus Christ. Death Metal Fan in the house. A couple of more, engineer, and that's it, all right? Just a couple of more, and that's it, man. I don't want to do this the whole show, for Christ's sake. We got Stephen M2471. We've got Bad Burrito Crap. Yeah, real funny. Count Dracula 25. We got Douchebag Network. We got B. Holloman's. Poop Masseuse. Yeah, real funny, you stupid fruity-ass jerks. And here we go with the grandma jokes. Look at that. Yeah, give me grandma. Shut up. That's it. Enough. I'm not going to sit here and allow this to happen, for Christ's sake. All right? Stop it before it starts trending, because I don't want these idiots to be making fun of my granny. Anyway, folks, let's move on to the next subject matter, all right? We got some Twitter shout-outs. Now let's move on to the next subject matter. The next subject matter I want to talk about is rape. That's right, folks. I want to talk a little bit about rape, because did you hear the FBI's redefinition of rape? That's right. The FBI has now redefined the definition of rape to include men. That's right. Men can now get raped as defined by the FBI. So if you happen to be one of these males that got raped by any chance, now the FBI, you can give them a call and they're not going to laugh at you, all right? They're not going to be like, they're not going to be like that, all right? I'm serious, all right? I mean, the new definition, all right? Let me read it to you, all right? The new definition as it appears on the FBI website is as follows, all right? Penetration, no matter how slight, of the vagina or anus with any body part or object, or oral penetration by a sexual organ of another person without the consent of the victim. All right? That's the new definition by the FBI. Let's say it one more time so that you people can get it through your thick noggins, all right? The new definition as it appears on the FBI website is penetration, no matter how slight, and that's a key word there, no matter how slight. All right, you can't even just do just the tip, you know. I mean, no. Of the vagina or anus with any body part or object, or oral penetration by a sex organ of another person without the consent of the victim. And I know that some of you sick assholes in here are like, well, that takes the fun out of it. But hey, now it includes men, all right? Now it includes men. And I want to hear what you have to say about it. Can men get raped? Can men get raped? This is a pretty interesting subject. 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. If you're a man that's been raped, I'd like to hear from you, too. Be candid about your particular story, because I've never come across a man that's ever been raped in my life, unless they've been to prison, of course, you know. 509, what's up? What do you think about male rape?
Hey, Ghost. Happy Baller Friday.
Hey, what's going on? Happy Baller Friday.
Yeah, thanks. Can I backtrack to the issue of New Hampshire?
Yeah, go for it. What's up?
All right, just a question for you. Do you think that if somehow some miracle happened and John Huntsman became the president, that relations with China would improve somehow, considering how he was the ambassador?
No, absolutely. Are you kidding me? I mean, now, I'm not trying to advocate this man for president. I mean, let me put that really clear. I'm just trying to be a political observer, trying to give my guesstimation of the sentiment of that particular area of the country. But if he did become president, you're absolutely right. I think that him being the ambassador to China would play a really key role in bringing China and U.S. relations in a little bit less of a confrontational situation that we've developed as of the new administration. I mean, it is a very confrontational situation that, China is always in opposition now to anything that the United States has to put forth on the international stage. And, I don't know what you could do to negotiate with these damn communists out there in China, because let me calm down here. I don't want to talk too much about China, then we'll have to bring in the communist government bureaucrat that comes in and gives a rebuttal. So, but you do have a good point, son. I mean, I think that he would actually do fairly well, to say the least. Good point. Anyway, we're talking about male rape here. Can males get raped? I'd like to hear what you have to say about it. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. We got area code 210. What's up? Yeah, somebody just sitting there with a deaf mute for Christ. 208, what's up? What do you think about male rape?
Is that me?
Yeah, it's you.
Hi, Ghost. I have been raped before. Do you want me to tell you the story about it?
Wait a minute. Is this for real or is this a troll here? Because look, I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical to say the least as it relates to male rape. But if you have a genuine story, I'm sure everybody out there that's listening would want to hear about it. So go ahead.
Okay. Well, I live in Idaho, if you couldn't tell from the area code 208. It's just kind of hard for me to say this. Well, I was walking home one night from high school about 2 years ago. We have a lot of rednecks up here now.
Rednecks?
Well, yeah, a lot of rednecks, hillbilly redneck guys up in Idaho, up here, and especially in the small towns.
Okay.
But I was walking home, and a couple of them grabbed me and threw me into their van. They went out into the woods. Sorry, it's a little traumatic. They went out into the woods. Sorry, I'm just taking so long with this. They went out into the woods, and we went to an abandoned building, and they made me open the door, get on the floor, everybody walked the dinosaur.
Major fail, man. Major fail. I mean, Jesus Christ, that's just so horrible. Do you hear this? That was actually a troll, man. I mean, that was actually a troll. He could barely get it out of his goddamn cocksucker. He was like, I'm having a hard time. I mean, give me a freaking break. And excuse my French. I mean, give me a break. I mean, listen to this fruit. Listen to this fruit. I mean, he was describing his fantasy. Are you kidding me? I mean, he would only wish that a whole bunch of rednecks would gang rape him in a freaking minivan. Are you kidding me? He's describing his fantasy, that fruit bowl. Anyway, we're supposed to be talking about male rape here. I want to hear what you have to say about it. Area code 313. What do you think about male rape?
My granny.
Shut up. We're not playing audio splices right now, jerk ass, all right? You're obviously a new fag. 443, what's up? What do you think about male rape?
Actually, yes, I was raped as well. This is actually for real. I was in Texas, and I walked by...
You sound like you would enjoy it. Are you kidding? Get this dude. Get him off, for Christ's sake. What are you talking about? They raped him. Yeah, right. You're out there in the wood servicing glory holes in the bathroom. Don't be sitting over here lying to me. Oh, they raped me. Is that what gets you to go to sleep at night there, Fruit Bowl, huh? Is that what gets you to go to sleep at night? Jesus Christ. 479, what do you think about male rape? Shut up. All right. How about 724, what do you think about male rape?
Would that happen to me, be me, Ghost?
What?
Would that happen to be me, Ghost?
Yeah, that's you. What's up? What do you think about male rape?
Well, last time I called in, but you actually answered me, I sang a song and you called me, quote, a Barbra Streisand crackhead love child.
Okay, your point is?
Well, you didn't let me finish my song.
Your song? Oh, Jesus Christ. How long is this going to take?
Sunshine, go away today. I don't feel much like dancing. Some man's come, he's tried to run my life. I don't know what he's asking.
Jesus Christ. God damn it. God damn it, man. This is supposed to be Baller Friday, for Christ's sake. Now we got eunuchs calling up, for Christ's sake. Couldn't even tell if that was a male or a female, for Christ's sake. Eunuchs for Ghost, huh? Eunuchs for Ghost right there. Jesus Christ. Let me go ahead and take some Skype callers. I mean, they're probably going to play some crap, and if they do, I'm not taking any Skype callers for the rest of the night. How about that? Let's see. All Hail Storms. What's up? Stupid idiot. You see what I'm saying? Huh? How about Mouse Jelly?
Hey, Ghost, I want to nominate your granny as the best piece of ass in Texas.
Man, every time you call up, we can hear you thinking, like, right in mid-thought. You know what I mean? I mean, you're on hold for, like, 30 minutes. I mean, you would think that you'd have your thought processes together to at least spit out a sentence fragment, but every time you call up, you're like, hey, Ghost, I mean, what the hell's wrong with you? I mean, are you high or something? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong with you.
I mean, every time you call up, I recognize your fruity voice, for Christ's sake. It's like every time you talk, we can hear you think your goddamn sentence, and it's only like a freaking sentence fragment. We can hear you. We can, hey, Ghost. Jesus Christ, can you come up with something else? I mean, one more time. I'll let you have the opportunity. I'll give you the airtime. Go.
All right, Ghost, I just want to say you're a shitty actor, and you can't act better than Larry the Cable Guy, Rob Schneider, Andy Dick, Owen Wilson, Paul Walker.
And you know, yeah, I'm sure there's a list right there, too. I'm sure there's a list of idiots right there so you don't mess up like you did the last time, you sentence fragment stumbling piece of fruity-ass garbage. We're supposed to be talking about male rape up in here, but it sounds like everybody here wants a male rape. 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. Who else do we got? We got, Jesus Christ, we got all these same area codes. I guess everybody's all getting together in their little locale, and they're like, everybody get your phone together. And 352, what's up?
I'm playing with my Peter Popper. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Man, this is horrible. You know, I may not take calls for the rest of the night. These are just major fails. You understand this is why you can't have good things? Do you all understand that? Because you idiots ruin it. Because you're stupid. You're ignorant. You're pathetic. You're wastes of life. You know what I mean? You should appreciate that this event is even happening, but instead of taking your time to shine out here, you're just utilizing nothing but new fag tactics, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? I could get better lulls on Regis Philbin's show, for Christ's sake, or I can get better lulls off of watching, B. Arthur and the Golden Girls instead of listening to you idiots. Jesus Christ, it's Baller Friday. I could be on 6th Street right now. They're already closed off the whole 6th Street. I could be out there. It could be Miller time, baby. All right? Let me tell you, and I will be more than happy to end this show, man. No BS. 201, what's up? What do you think about male rape?
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh.
See, another no personality having dickhead. You see that? See what I'm saying? This is America, man. This is why America is turning stagnant. Right here. You're listening to it right here. Jesus Christ. Let me move on to another subject matter, for Christ's sake, all right? You idiots don't care about male rape. All you idiots have your asshole puckered waiting to get raped. It's what it sounds like from your vernacular. You know it, and I know it. All right? Jesus Christ. Let's talk about this Skankosaurus, this little 14-year-old teenager out of Dallas that got deported to Colombia because she gave a fake name to authorities after she got busted shoplifting. Y'all remember that story we talked about yesterday? That little Skankosaurus, little slut bag, little 14 years old, all right? 14 years old. First of all, where's the parents? But that seems to be going over everybody's head in the story. All right? But secondly, she lies to authorities. You know what I mean? She lies to authorities and gives the name of somebody who happens to be an illegal Colombian immigrant. And, of course, because she used that name, they deported her ass to Colombia. And this bitch didn't know what to do in Colombia. Believe it or not, they had her working in some folks' house or something. She became some house servant or something. Well, anyway, because the United States media is so enamored with these types of stories and put it all over the national broadcast, now all of a sudden things have happened and just opportunities have opened up, and now the little girl is on a plane home. Isn't that so great? She's on a plane home. Aw, isn't that great? Well, I mean, why don't you just keep her there? All right? I mean, she's a 14-year-old thief that lied to the officers, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? Why don't you just keep her there and send that dirty dish rag whore mother that we see gumming herself on the damn television talking about this story, send her there too, for Christ's sake. I mean, I'm sick and tired of people showing sympathy and empathy to people that don't deserve it, all right? And I don't care if this broad was 14 years old. What the hell is she doing shoplifting, let alone lying to the authorities about her identity? I mean, don't you idiots that commit crime realize that you got the right to remain silent? You stupid idiots, all right? You've got the right to remain silent, you idiots. That means that if you are busted in the act and you're scared and you don't want to say your real name, you don't have to say Jack, you idiots, all right? Don't say nothing. But no, this stupid bitch, my name is Loco. And now she got deported to Colombia, and now what? We're supposed to care? We're supposed to care about this stupid skank? Jesus Christ. Her and her mother, I'm telling you right now, if Ike Turner is in the afterlife, I summon the spirit of Ike Turner to get his pimp hand strong on both of these skanks. I want to hear what you have to say about it. 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. I want to hear what you have to say about it. I mean, do you feel sorry for this little 14-year-old thief that lied to the authorities? And, I lied to the authorities. I told them, I want to hear what you have to say about it. And now, guess what? She's on a plane back home, huh? She's on a plane back home, for Christ's sake. And who paid for that, huh? Who paid for that? Jesus Christ. Let's take some calls here. 646-652-4869. We got area code 510. What's up? You're on the horn.
Oh, wait. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that bitch really doesn't deserve to come back. I mean, she did steal, and she did really something retarded, so, yeah.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not saying that everybody that steals should just be kicked out of the country. That's not what I'm saying. But if you put yourself in a predicament that, puts you in a precarious situation to get deported, then you deserve to get deported. We don't want you. If you're that stupid that you get kicked out of our country, we don't want you. We don't want you. Get out. Get out and stay out. I mean, seriously, man, and deport that fat jelly-ass mother. Have y'all seen this mother of this skankosaurus that's out here deported? Have you seen this mother of hers? Huh? Some big, fat Etta James-looking somebody out here. And I bet you money that they're both collecting government entitlements. What do you have to say about it? 646-652-4869. Area code 801. You're on the horn. You're going to play an audio splice, and we don't want to hear it. 508, you're on the horn.
How you doing, Ghost?
How's it going, man?
Well, I think she's a freaking idiot for doing that. I mean, the story's, as much as I sort of feel bad for her, if she was older, I wouldn't have any sympathy, but 14, I mean, it's a little young for this shit to happen, but...
No, absolutely not. No. Let me tell you something right now. I think that we need to lower the age of throwing children in the prisons out here. We need to lower the age to about 13 or 12 years old because these kids are getting more and more dangerous, all right? I reported, about 4 months ago, about some fifth grader who took a gun to the damn elementary school that he was at and started unloading rounds, huh? And we're supposed to just throw this kid in juvie and, he gets out in a couple of years and does the same damn thing? Absolutely not. Anybody who conducts themselves with any kind of criminality needs to be mentally scarred for life. And there's nothing like a good mental scarring than going to an American prison, all right? Oh, are you kidding me? There's nothing like a good American prison to scar the living bejesus out of somebody's mentality for being a freaking criminal. And let me tell you, if you're a criminal that's going out here doing thievery, you're out here committing murders, you're out here child molesting, you're doing any of these things, you deserve not only a mental scarring, but definitely an imprint of the capitalist system on your ass. So I'm telling you, and people are like, oh my God, I cannot believe he's saying that. You want to get kids that are 12 years old in prisons? You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right. I'm saying it, for Christ's sake. These kids are getting away with murder. Literally, they're getting away with murder. I mean, a kid can go out and shoot somebody and kill somebody and be out in a year, 2 years. A little slap on the wrist. A kid can go out and just, go out joyriding in a freaking stolen car. They're out the next night. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is that we need to try these kids in the appropriate jurisdiction, and I'm saying that if they're over the age of 12 and they're committing criminality, they belong in an adult jail, all right? And let me tell you, we're getting close in this America. We're getting very close to redefining that particular justice definition. Anyway, let's take a couple more callers from this subject matter. They're going to move on to something else. Who do you got here? 832, what's up? You're on the horn.
Hello, Ghost.
Yeah, what's up? Who's this?
Yeah, this is a new caller, and this is my first time here, and I just want to say, it does seem kind of a little weird that these kind of people are getting away with things that just seem way out of hand for their age, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you're goddamn right. Are you kidding me? I mean, they need to be put into prisons, man. I'm telling you right now, there's nothing that'll scare the bejesus out of some young punk who thinks that, they ain't got nothing, nobody's going to touch them, they think that they're invincible, than throwing them into prison, all right? Oh, my God, throwing them into prison, for Christ's sake. This is what we need. This is what we need. As a matter of fact, I think that we need to lower the drinking age, too, to about 18. I find it funny that, this government can sit here and send our kids to die in war at 18 years old, but they ain't going to give them a freaking beer? You can't legally give these kids a freaking beer? You're going to send them off to die at war, but you can't give them a freaking beer? Now you can let them vote for these bureaucrats, but you can't let them a freaking beer? So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. One more call, and we'll move on to something else, all right? 646-652-4869. We're talking about the Skankosaurus 14-year-old thief that got deported to Colombia because she used a false name of a Colombian immigrant that happened to be wanted, and she ended up getting deported. 336, what do you think about this?
Hey, Ghost. Happy birthday from Thomas the Tank Engine again.
Shut up. All right, you're freaks, all of you. All right, 941, what do you think about this?
That's just wrong. I mean, I don't know what to say about it. This is just, she's just
Jesus Christ. Is there anybody? 703, you're on the horn.
Hey, I'm on it, right?
Yeah, you're on. What's up?
Okay, I kind of have a couple of questions. The first, I need to give my opinion on this. If she's 14 and she's doing that, why isn't she on the Maury show? I mean, they could do the whole trying to straighten her life out so she doesn't need to get deported, and maybe they can scar her for life. What do you think, putting her on Maury?
Are you kidding me? Putting her on Maury? Hey, Maury Povich doesn't deter any of these people from doing anything. I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, I've seen whores on Maury Povich that were there when they were 15, back for a recap 5 years later because, I'm going to get married. I'm not a whore anymore, and I want to tell my boyfriend that I'm no longer a whore, and I mean, come on, 703. Are you serious?
Kind of, because I've been watching the show, but I have a whole bunch of other questions, too. Is it all right if I ask?
All right, well, hurry up. One more.
Okay, I have one question, and it's about the rape topic that you were talking about.
All right, go
ahead. Guys can get raped, but I want to know, does it still count as rape if you do it in the belly button or the ear?
I mean, Jesus Christ, go back in the kitchen, all right? You hear me?
But
get back in the kitchen where you belong. Do you understand?
What are you talking about?
Get in the kitchen where you belong, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, with this fruity-ass skank. You see what I'm saying? And people are calling me a sexist in here. Oh, you're a sexist, Ghost. You're a sexist. Hey, I don't care if you're a man or a woman. If you're going to be that stupid, you're going to be that ignorant, go somewhere where you belong, where you're going to actually be productive. You understand? That's why I tell women that sit here and mouth off a bunch of mindless space cadet nonsense, that's why I say, hey, get in the kitchen, maybe you can make a meal and be productive for somebody instead of sitting over here blowing a bunch of hot air out of your suck hole. Jesus Christ. Let me move on to another subject, because it's obvious you idiots don't care about this goddamn Skankosaurus who got deported to Colombia. You know what I was hoping? That since this 14-year-old thief that got deported to Colombia is a criminal, that Colombia would make use of her skills. You know what I mean? Maybe, Colombia would, force her to swallow some bags of heroin, and bring her across and back and forth across the border or something of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's make use of the skills of these people. Jesus Christ. Who else do we got going on over here? 858, what's up?
Hi, am I on the radio?
Yeah, you're on the radio, man. What's up?
Not entirely sure about your views on those.
You know what? Call me from somewhere else other than the crapper, all right? Jesus Christ. I mean, he's calling us from the shitter up in here, and we're supposed to understand this guy? God damn it. Let me move on to another subject matter, all right? Anyway, we're talking about Iran here in the beginning of the broadcast. We've been talking about Iran for a lot recently because Iran, of course, is saber-rattling. They're flexing nuts to America. They're threatening us that if we put any of our aircraft carriers in the Arabian Peninsula, that they're, I don't know, going to extend consequences or something. All right? I mean, they've already denied passageway through the Strait of Hormuz. So they're definitely saber-rattling. You know what I mean? And, of course, the United States has already said that they're going to go through the Strait of Hormuz next week. So we're going to all anticipate and see what the hell's going to happen with that particular situation. But you know something, folks? Even though the United States is getting a little bit of an international squirble with Iran, guess what the United States did for Iran here recently, all right? I mean, this is how nice of a guys we are out here in America. You know what I mean? We're nice guys out here in America. They actually rescued Iranian soldiers that were held captive by international pirates. Yeah. They actually rescued 13 soldiers who had been held captive for several weeks, for Christ's sake, thanks to the United States Navy, all right? It was called the fishing vessel, the Al-Malai. All right, and it basically got taken captive by 15 pirates who had held it captive for about several weeks, and then of course the Navy got some intel about it, and they decided to go in there and basically take control of the ship in question. And the pirates didn't even want to engage the Navy. All right, they didn't even want to engage the Navy, so they gave up. And believe it or not, the captain of that particular Iranian ship thanked the United States Navy. Major General Ayatollah Salih, all right, literally thanked the United States for going in there and saving them, because had they not saved them, they could have been out there for months. You know, they could have been executed. Who the hell knows what? You know what I'm saying? So I wonder how Iran's going to, react to this. You know, here we are. We're helping you out, even though you're sitting here flexing nuts. All right? We're sitting here helping you turban idiots out, and you're flexing nuts to us, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, we got your major captain on one of these stupid ships out here bowing down to the American Navy because they know that we kick some ass and take some names. I want to hear what you have to say about it. In the midst of all this saber-rattling between Iran and America, look at what America has done. America's come to save the day. What do you have to say about it? 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. Let's take some calls. We got 718. What's up?
Hey, Go. What's up?
What's up?
Yes, this is more on the trolling issue about your grandmother. Yes, how can you expect people to respect your grandmother when you sit here talking about people's mothers are dish-like whores?
What are you talking? I don't get it. What do you mean?
Like every time somebody calls up with like a fruity voice or a gay voice, you're always talking about they have no father and their mother's dish-like whores. And I'm not saying anything bad about your grandmother, but how can you expect people to respect your grandmother?
Yeah. Hold on. Hold that thought 1 second, man, because I think it's about time for everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, and it's Guess the Minority. That's right, folks. It's everybody's favorite game. It's Guess the Minority. We're sitting here, we're playing the game, and I want to your guest is on the screen right now. It's everybody's favorite game. It's Guess the Minority. Let's go ahead and get back to the call and see what we can get out of this. All right, 718. Now, you were saying?
Yes, what I was saying is, how do you expect people to call up and respect their grandmother when you constantly call other people's mothers dish rag whores?
Well, I don't call everybody's mother dish rag whores. I call single mothers dish rag whores.
Yes, and I have a single mother, but she's not a dish rag whore.
Well, I mean, now that's up to you to define. Remember, I mean, you're the person that's living her life. Now, was she there, reading you a bedtime story? Was she there, buying you a freaking Power Wheel? Was she out there, trying to raise you as a man? Or was she out there at the bar trying to hop on the latest Alabama black snake to come by her face? Or was she out there hopping from bar to bar to bar? Was she out there dumping you off on illegal alien child care providers? Was she out there dumping you off on grandma? Was she out there trying to bring 4 or 5 different schlong heads to the house, trying to play ball with you in the back just so they can get into her panties? I mean, if you said yes to all those, well, then yeah, your mom's a dish rag whore.
No, that's not the case. Ever since my father died when I was 6, my mother has managed to get me 2 houses. She doesn't collect entitlements, none of that stuff. And then,
well, no, that's good for her, man. Are you kidding me? Good for her. And not only that, if you lost your dad, I mean, where's the insurance settlements? Did your dad work for somebody? Was he in the military? What's up?
He owned a packaging business.
Well, he owned a packaging business, man. I mean, no offense. I mean, nobody deserves to lose their father. Nobody deserves to lose their family. But you have to understand, man, I mean, when you're a capitalist, your time's limited, man, especially if you're an owner of a business. That's why he worked his ass off so he can bequeath, the type of money that he bequeathed your mother. And luckily, your mother, I hope, didn't go out and, blow the crap on ridiculous nonsense. It sounds like from what you have suggested that your mother was out there, she's bought 2 pieces of property. She's out there parlaying her investments, and rightfully so. I mean, she earned it. She was with your dad. He died. She deserves it, man.
Right, pretty much.
So, I mean, I'm not talking about that situation, man. I mean, just because I say single mothers, you have to look at what the majority of single mothers are. And I've always said, 718, that a group is defined by its majority. And right now, the majority of single mothers are the equivalent to Octomom. They're the equivalent of bimbos who just shit out kids for the child support lottery system and to get some entitlements from the government. All right, they're out here dumping them off on illegal alien child care providers because they're out there at Applebee's looking for an ethnic minority to do the horizontal mambo. I mean, do you understand? I mean, this is what modern-day single motherhood is. They don't care about their children. They're having their children so that they can have them around like a freaking pet. Like they're a freaking toy poodle or a freaking toy chihuahua or something like that. I mean, that's why I talk against single mothers there, 718. I mean, look, I'm not trying to say anything against your single mother. I mean, you obviously brought up a very valid story. Your father was a capitalist. He owned some business. Unfortunately, when you're a capitalist, a lot of stress involved, a lot of things that you take on as a responsibility. And unfortunately, your father probably caught an ailment related to the stress involved with this capitalist endeavor. But your mom took control of the business, and let me tell you something. You should actually give your mom some props that she just didn't burn that money away, because usually when people are inherited money, they just go out there and just kind of just blow the money away like it's going out of style. Dolce & Gabbana glasses and Prada bags, and we're just going to go out and spend like it's going out of style, take trips to Hawaii, and so on and so forth. So no, man, I'm not talking about your mom there, 718, man. And as a matter of fact, you should be proud of your mom. All right, now, I know when I say single mothers that, people think, oh, man, he's talking about my mother. He's talking about no, you can make the judgment call. You live the life that she has made for you. And if she's made a life for you that is unstable, if she's made a life for you where she's bringing in all kinds of different guys into your life just to play daddy, just so that they can get into her pants, if she was never there, if all she did was buy you crap just to leave her alone, well then, by God, your mother's a dirty dish rag whore. And it's as simple as that, man. I mean, it's as simple as that, 718.
All right, that's understandable. Thanks for clearing that up.
No problem. Hey, are you black, man?
Yes.
Hey, man, thanks a lot. Hey, you've been a good sport, man, and thanks for the story. I appreciate it, man.
I do. Have a good Baller Friday.
All right, man. You too, man. Happy Baller Friday to you. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about right there, folks. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to be any kind of ethnicity. You don't have to be any kind of person. I mean, if you're a capitalist, you're a capitalist, man. I mean, you understand? I mean, what's unfortunate is that, whenever I say single mothers or dirty dish rag whores, people saying, oh, he's talking about my mama. Well, why don't you analyze your mama and see what she's about? Was she there for you? I mean, did she put the family before her own personal social life? Did she put the family before her own, aesthetic pleasures, like going out and spending on clothes and makeup and shoes and bags and so on and so forth? Well, if she put the family, which is you, which is the children, if she put that above all those material things, well, then by God, your mother's not a dish rag whore. Your mother's a mother. Your mother's doing what she should have been doing, and she should get props for that. So much props to 718, man. Much props. Even though I was right about the guest minority thing, but man, much props to that, man. Keep capitalizing. Matter of fact, cheers to 718's mother. Keep capitalizing, man, and don't get too comfortable. Always remember, no matter how rich you are, don't get too comfortable. Let me take a swig of this. Oh, man. Oh, man, and it's at the point where the ice is melted down into the damn scotch and making it taste that much more great. Anyway, folks, we're running out of time here, folks. My apologies. Let's go ahead and move on to another subject matter. We were talking about how the U.S. Navy rescued Iranian soldiers from a pirate ship and how the crew on board that Iranian ship were completely grateful for the United States Navy coming in and saving the day. But let's talk a little bit about Pakistan for a second, because I've been saying, and I'm going to continue to say, there will be a coup in Pakistan, and it could happen at any freaking time. And just to reiterate that, the militants, which we talked about, this week, how all the militants in Pakistan have come together in a united force in the Al-Haqqani network. And now they're a united front, and they are basically gearing their terrorist frustrations at the government in an attempt to destabilize the government, to delegitimize the government, and take control of the country. So, once again, why are the militants able to commit this kind of atrocity? And what kind of atrocity do they do today? Well, they actually got a hold of 15 Pakistani troops. Yeah, 15 Pakistani military, and execution-style murdered these particular Pakistani military peeps. All right, so that's a basic declaration of war right there. And let me tell you, this is becoming a very serious situation with the Al-Haqqani network in Pakistan. All right? I'm serious. This is becoming a serious situation. I wouldn't be surprised to see simultaneous bombings here within the next few weeks, because let me tell you, if you know the MO of the Al-Haqqani network, which aids and abets the Taliban, these are not good guys. These are guys that utilize tactics like suicide bombings, and the type of suicide bombing where the suicide bomber doesn't even know they're a suicide bomber. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're basically told to just kind of wear some vest, hang around somewhere for surveillance, and there's another trigger man, believe it or not. All these suicide bombers that are out here supposedly committing suicide, they're not committing suicide. Are you kidding me? I mean, they're being manipulated by a lot of these groups to being put in a situation and detonated from a third party. And these guys are great at doing this, because you have to understand they're manipulating a very primitive civilization. I mean, especially in the Waziristan, Pakistan, Afghanistan border. I mean, these are very primitive folks, that really don't have that many opportunities in life. And believe it or not, they do it for money. I mean, as much as it comes down to, Allah Akbar and all this stuff, they do it for money. They do it for money, all right? And they know that even if they conduct an operation that could potentially take their life, that their family will be taken care of. And this is what it all comes down to, folks. So that's why I'm saying, man, right now we better keep our eye on Pakistan, because if Pakistan goes down, Islamic extremists are going to take control of that country, and we have to remember, folks, that Pakistan is a nuclear power. It's a nuclear power. And in my view, if the Islamists take control of Pakistan, they're going to go right after India. Mark my word. Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call. I mean, I would like to talk a little bit about Pakistan, folks, but we're running out of time here. I really do want to talk about the African National Congress. Do y'all hear about this in South Africa? It is 100 years since the African National Congress has been put into existence. And for you folks that are unaware of the strife of South Africa, I strongly advise you to read up on it, because it's just a horrific story. The apartheid, the history behind, the separation between blacks and whites in South Africa, how whites at the time were completely just white separatism. It was just horrific racism on a level that couldn't even be understood by our civilization. Well, I want to make a little bit of a critical critique upon the 100-year anniversary of the African National Congress. I thought that initially, during the apartheid, during the time when black Africans at the time were being completely segregated from white society in South Africa, I thought that there was definitely a need for some group to help facilitate the oppression, or help facilitate an opposition to the oppression, is what I meant to say. And at that particular time, it was this organization called the African National Congress, which was led by Mandela, a couple of other individuals that I don't want to get into the history of, so on and so forth. But the reason I want to bring this up, folks, is because right now, if you look in the black areas, the black impoverished areas of South Africa, they look the same as they did when apartheid was implemented about 40, 50 years ago. All right? I mean, there is no difference. And, this just proves that no matter what kind of leftist concept that you try to initiate in hopes of providing a better living standard for the people, it doesn't happen, all right? It doesn't happen. And I strongly advise you right now, do some searches right now on South African black culture and take a look at, people living in open sewage. They're living in open sewage. The whole village is dependent upon one water faucet. I mean, there's no electricity. I mean, I'm not joking, man. And I thought that the whole concept of the African National Congress was to help facilitate the progress from this particular poverty. I thought that that's what Mandela was in jail 27 years for Christ's sake, you stupid bureaucrats. Mandela spent 27 years of his life so that this damn apartheid could be abolished. And look at what the goddamn African National Congress has done for its people. Nothing. Nothing. It's created nothing more than a bureaucracy of a superclass. Yeah, a bureaucracy superclass. And what's unfortunate is that the people of South Africa are still living with sewage running around their homes that they live in. They're still, working off one faucet for a village of like 1,000 people. And what, we're supposed to celebrate the 100 years of the African National Congress? Fuck you. And excuse my French, for Christ's sake, but I don't care what the race is. I don't care what the culture is. When I see some people suffering and they died in the thousands to put the African National Congress in charge of South America. All right? They died in the thousands. Only for what? So that they can have the same thing in a different bureaucracy? What a farce. What an utter farce. And I can't believe Mandela, after being in jail for 27 years, I mean, granted, the guy's pretty old. But I can't believe that this man sacrificed 27 years only to live his old age to see a bureaucracy become a superclass that he was fighting against his whole goddamn life. What a disgrace. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. What do you think about this crap? The African National Congress, 100 years. And now they're nothing more than a bureaucratic system that does nothing for their people. And if you don't believe me, why don't you do some goddamn freaking searches? Why don't you do some searches for the South African people of today? They're living in squalor, and it sucks. And yes, this show is live for all you idiots that are coming in here. Is this show live? That's freaking live, you stupid idiot. Stupid. Is this a plane? Shove it up your ass. Stupid morons. Anyway, we're talking about South Africa and how the African National Congress is celebrating 100 years of existence when, in my personal opinion, the people shouldn't be celebrating. They should be picking up pitchforks and, causing for revolution, all right? I mean, that's what I think. And the reason I say pitchforks is because those people are unarmed, man. I mean, they don't have anything, man. They don't have running water. They have nothing, man, nothing. That's who I feel bad for. I feel bad for those people. Not for these American people that are out here claiming that they're Poe in America, and yet they're waddling their fat asses up and down the hood, for Christ's sake. Bull crap. Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call. As a matter of fact, we are now in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks. Go to the forums. Go to the blogs. And spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, for Christ's sake. All right? And for all you idiots that are too lazy to open up a freaking window, there's all kinds of little buttons underneath the player. Use and abuse those freaking buttons, baby. It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. All right. Now, I hate to be doing... You know what? Shut down this chat room, man. Shut down that damn chat room, for Christ's sake. Anyway, folks, if you want a chat room shout, or not chat room shout, if you want a Twitter shout out right here, right now, live on the broadcast, then all you've got to do is go to my Twitter account, all right? Ghost Politics is the name, all right? Here, as a matter of fact, let me put it up on the screen so everybody can see it here. This is the Twitter account right there, all right? And I want everybody to tweet at me. But you better have this as your hashtag, or I'm not going to give you any goddamn shout-out, all right? Here it is, Baller Friday, baby. You better have that as your hashtag when you tweet at me, or I ain't going to give you a goddamn shout-out. You understand that? It's right in front of your freaking faces. Get used to it. All right, let's go ahead. Lift the chat room martial law, engineer. Let's see if we got any goddamn Twitter shout-outs to be had out here. All right, we're going to go ahead and start. We got Rainbow Dash for Eva. Oh, my God. We got Britannia for Ghost. Official Ashhole. The Foot Job Kid. Who else do we got? We got Ghost Goes Ninth. I don't know what the hell that means. We got Blab Void. We got Turd Burglar. Who else do we got? We got Bickerstaff Co. We got Ish Kibble. Who the hell else do we got going on, engineer? Well, I mean, I know that we have some people here. I mean, give them to me. You keep them coming, for Christ's sake. All right, we got Mr. Milksop. We got the Chiz. We've got SP Boogeyman in the house. Who else do we got? We got, I'm not going to say that, you sick son of a bitch. We've got IP Sitting. Who the hell else do we got? We got Drug Maid in the place. What's going on, Drug Maid? We got Mr. Cattlework. Who the hell else do we got, engineer? We got any more people? Looks like there's not that many people tweeting up, for Christ's sake. All right, we'll go ahead and say a couple more here. Who else do we have? We have Red Slime Gimp. Yeah, real funny, for Christ's sake. We got My Little Gimp. We got, I'm not going to say that, you disgusting piece of crap. Gimp Dusky. Jesus Christ. We got Nikolai Andreev. Who else we got? We got Nee Slappington. We've got the Whore Master. We got Electrons Be Free. What's going on, man? How you doing? Who else do we got going on over here? A couple more, and then we're going to move on to something else, all right? Yes, sir. Who else we got? We got Ghost on Great. You son of a bitch. You know what? I'm not going to let you idiots ruin my Baller Friday. It's been a pretty good Baller Friday, to say the least. You know that? It's been a good Baller Friday for me, all right? That's who it's been a good Baller Friday for me. Woo! Anyway, who else do we got going? We've got Sergeant Furdu. Sergeant Furdu, excuse me. I don't speak Mexican, man, no offense. Who else do we got? We got Angrarius. We got Ghost Gimp. Yeah, real funny jerk dick. We got, here we go, Dusky Bath Boy. Here we go with the Dusky stuff. Here we go again with this crap. Jesus Christ. We got Lightbringer 64. Phil McCracken. We've got Pat Me Crotch. We've got Furries for Ghost. Poop Tickler Jr. Dark Razors. What's going on, man? Who else? We got Toozer Dash. I'm not saying that, you sick sons of bitches. You people are starting to get sick now, for Christ's sake, all right? You're starting to get really sick, and I'm not gonna say these names, man. You know what? Just forget it. No, shut it down, engineer. Shut it down. I'm not saying any sick ass things. These guys are getting sick. They're getting sick. Anyway, before that, we were talking a little bit about the African National Congress marking its 100-year anniversary. But let's talk a little bit about North Korea, because we were reporting that South Korea was trying to initiate North Korea with dialogue by stating that there is a window of opportunity since Kim Jong-il has died to peacefully unify North and South Korea. Well, North Korea's, I guess, basically discussed it for a while, and of course the military bureaucracy which runs the country, which is utilizing Kim Jong-un as a figurehead. Believe me, Kim Jong-un does not run the country. It's the military bureaucracy. If you don't believe me, you don't know your ass from your elbow, all right? But anyway, the military bureaucracy came out and said that they're not going to even bother with the suggestion of a window of opportunity. You know, and instead they're going to focus in on strengthening their atomic arsenal. Oh, isn't that great? Here we go again. Here we go with North Korea, for Christ's sake. Now that, we got some 23-year-old hambone as the figurehead for North Korea, you've got the military apparatus trying to bait, for war. Remember, I mean, this military has been built up. Kim Jong-il, what was it, 65%, 60% of the GDP of the country went to the military? I mean, so this is a strong military. I mean, it's been trained. I mean, you have to understand, these are soulless soldiers. I mean, I strongly advise people to look at a documentary on North Korea and take a look at some of these North Korean prison guards that have defected and listen to their stories. I mean, these North Korean military people kill their own people like it's no big deal. You know, no freaking big deal with it. They kill their people like it's no big deal, especially if they're political prisoners or deemed political prisoners by the state. I mean, disgusting, man. I'm not joking. I mean, I saw a documentary where a North Korean soldier said that what made him defect out of North Korea was the fact that he was trained by the North Korean military and North Korean schooling that anybody who sympathized with anything else other than what Kim Jong-il said was nothing more than some sick, sadistic, soulless, no compassion having freak show capitalist or something, you know? And when this guard it was a guard looking over the execution of a group of people who were suspected of being political prisoners. When this guard saw these, it was a family of people that were suspected to be in opposition to the state. They were put into a gas chamber. And the guard said in this documentary that he saw this family of people attempt to try to cover their kids' mouths and attempt to try to do everything that they could to save their children before they could save themselves. And that North Korean guard said that it was that type of human compassion that he saw from what he thought and he was trained to see as his enemy that made him defect out of North Korea. And I thought that was a great documentary. I think everybody should strongly look for a North Korean documentary. Don't get me wrong, it's very depressing. It's horrible. These people out here in North Korea are eating second harvest. For you folks that don't know what second harvest is, they're eating their own shit, man. Because the government isn't taking care of anybody. If you aren't affiliated with the goddamn communist government or affiliated with the military, then you ain't eating. And you ain't getting nothing out there in North Korea. So I'm telling you right now, all this saber-rattling coming out of North Korea is nothing more than the military. This is not Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un is a young fat hambone, man. Do you understand that the guy that was supposed to take the reins of North Korea, Kim Jong-il's oldest son, became a freaking DJ and decided to defect from the country and be a DJ in Japan? I'm not joking, man. Kim Jong-il's son defected out of North Korea. He was like, man, I don't want to take over the country and be some sick, sadistic asshole. I want to go out and, become a DJ and bang chicks and drink and, drop acid or whatever the hell he does out there. I'm not joking, man. And you see, I strongly believe that Kim Jong-un, the urge is there with him as well. That the urge to want to go out and be a young person, because how the hell can you be a genuine young person out there in North freaking Korea? You're an isolated country. Just imagine the life out there. How much fun could you possibly have? Jesus Christ. Anyway, we're running out of time here. Once again, North Korea shunning the idea that South Korea suggested that there is a window of opportunity to rebuild inter-Korean ties. They have shunned the idea and have suggested that they're going to focus in on strengthening their atomic arsenal. Yeah, thanks, North Korea. Thanks, you stupid jerk dicks. I'm telling you right now, I can't wait till North Korea is no more, all right? North Korea was, when Kim Jong-il died, I was like, fried rice on me, all right? Fried rice and kung pao chicken on me, baby. But, not much has, been good news out of North Korea since then. Anyway, let me go ahead and move on to another subject matter, folks. Did anybody hear about this sick, sadistic scenario that happened in Connecticut? Did anybody hear about this? That a paramedic that was treating a woman that was laying unconscious, strapped her to a gurney and put her into the ambulance, and instead of actually hooking her up with actual life support, the guy got on top of her and raped her. I'm not joking. I'm not kidding. This broad was unconscious. This poor chick, all right, 22-year-old chick had fallen and suffered a head injury at a holiday party, right? She woke up to find this guy inside the ambulance on top of her, sexually assaulting her, man. This guy was a disgusting, greasy-looking 49-year-old out of North Haven. The guy's name was Mark Powell, all right? The guy decides to, seize his opportunity. He finally, I don't know what's going through this idiot's head. I don't know if he's saying, hey, I'm never going to be able to, score a badass piece of poon like this. I better seize the I don't know. But believe it or not, she awoke after she was knocked unconscious, and she tried to get away from him. She couldn't, because you notice they strap you down in this gurney whenever you go in through the ambulance. They strap your ass down. You know what I mean? And when she woke up, she couldn't do anything. And unfortunately, this guy finished, and, the rest is history. Anyway, the cops did pick him up for rape, all right? He did surrender to authorities on Thursday, and he's facing charges of first-degree sexual assault and unlawful restraint. But somehow he was able to, come up with the $25,000 bond necessary to keep his ass out of jail. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, like he's not a flight risk, right, Judge? Jesus Christ. Can you believe that? Could you imagine now that we've got men rape being correlated with the FBI's definition, now, men can even be subjected to this type of malarkey. I mean, just imagine you're strapped into a gurney, you're knocked out, you think that you're going to be treated, you're going to get help from these paramedics and these, medical people, and here this guy he's getting on top of you, giving you the old in, out, for Christ's sake. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, look, I don't really feel sorry for too many people, I really don't, but this 22-year-old broad, I mean, Jesus Christ. Here she was at a holiday party, she was probably being that, that bubbly bimbo who had too much to drink, and she tripped over her heel, probably knocked herself in the head, you know what I mean? They called the ambulance, and, this guy comes up, this guy Mark Powell, he comes up, and he's like, don't worry about it, we'll take care of her, straps her into the gurney, puts her into the damn ambulance, and gives her the old in, out. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let me take a couple of calls about this, for Christ's sake. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. This is really sick. This is a really sick world we're living in, for Christ's sake. But I want to hear what you have to say about it, all right? How about 817? What do you got to say about it?
Dude, I think that is just fucked up. Like, what the hell?
I mean, you expect to get some kind of treatment, given the fact that these freaking ambulances charge you $1,500 just to show up to the joint. You would think that, they wouldn't be putting the slong head in you or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, like, what the hell is there not psychological screening for the people that are in the ambulances running them?
Well, I don't know if there's psychological screening or not. I mean, that's a good point, sir, because it makes you wonder, like, why in the hell is this person working in this field if he has that much of an urge to just kind of see, some unconscious woman on a gurney strapped down, and he decides that this is a perfect opportunity to give himself, a decent hump off this slut. I don't know. That's a good point. I have no freaking clue. Anyway, thanks for the call. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. We're going to take a couple more callers on this subject matter. Once again, we're talking about this Connecticut paramedic that decided to go ahead and rape a woman who had fallen and suffered a head injury at a holiday party. And he decided to go ahead and strap her into the gurney, put her into the ambulance, and gave her the old in, out. I want to hear what you have to say about it. We got area code 971. You're on the horn.
Yo, comrade, I have good news.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Is this Nikolai?
Of course it's Nikolai.
What's the
good
news? What's the good news, you vodka-drinking, cockeyed prick? What's the good news?
Okay, my uncle in Novosibirsk, Russia, he sold about $15,000 of Soviet surplus weaponry to Iranian Republican Guards. Now, he's sending me some of the money, and I'm wondering what I should spend it on.
You son of a bitch. Get him off. Get him off, for Christ's sake. That better not be true, Nikolai, because I'm telling you right now, I'm sure there's some spooks listening to this broadcast, and they'll go out there and pay your ass a visit. And they'll put that vodka where the sun don't shine there, you vodka, cockeyed, drinking, mouth-breathing piece of Russian crap. Jesus Christ. We're supposed to be talking about how this Connecticut paramedic driver decided that, he was going to take advantage of a 22-year-old woman who had fallen and suffered a head injury at a holiday party. He decided to go ahead and strap her into a gurney, throw her into the back of an ambulance, and just give her the old in, out. But let's go ahead and move on to another subject matter because we are running out of time. We are running out of time here. I want to talk about another story out of Wisconsin. This Wisconsin coroner, the medical examiner that, opens up the bodies and tries to, take a look inside the organs to see what the cause of death were for people that just kind of dropped dead or were murdered, so on and so forth. Well, the coroner of Wisconsin, of Oneida County. Oneida? Is that I don't know how to spell this. I don't know what this crap. I'm not from Wisconsin. I'm not no freaking cheesehead. But anyway, from this particular county out of Wisconsin, this coroner was taken into custody. Her name was Tracy England, 44. She's facing charges of misconduct of public office and theft because she decided to take a body part from one of the cadavers that she was working on so that she could train her freaking dog. I'm not joking, man. She decided that, oh, well, you know, I'm a coroner. You know, there's a bunch of cadavers up in here. There's a bunch of dead stiffs up in here. Let me go ahead and take a little bit of a body part off somebody, and we'll go ahead and train my freaking dog. Train your dog to do what? Train your dog to do what? To kill? I mean, what are you training your dog to do? Jesus Christ. I mean, you know, what a bunch of heartless, sick assholes, man. I mean, just imagine, here you are, you're the coroner, you're cutting these sons of bitches open. You know what I mean? You're cutting them open, you're seeing them, literally the inside of people. And what, you just get a hair up your ass and you're just going to take this body part, and where do you hide it? I mean, where does this bitch hide it? She put it in her drawers? I mean, did she put it in her freaking purse? I mean, Jesus Christ. Jesus. I cannot believe this crap. I mean, another thing, what is she training her dog to do? I mean, what, is she going to go to a kennel club? Huh? Is she going to go out there and utilize this body part in some freaking kennel club contest? I don't get it, man. Jesus Christ. You know, but this is America, right? I mean, you know, this is what I'm telling you about bureaucrats. Just because somebody is working within the bureaucracy does not mean that they are infallible, all right? And this bimbo, what the hell is her name again? Tracy England. This just proves it, all right? This just freaking proves it, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Let's take a couple of calls about this. Let's see if anybody has anything to say about this. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. What do you think about this crap? I mean, this is somebody who took it upon herself as the county coroner to just take a body part to train her freaking dog. What if it was you, huh? What if it was your mammy or daddy or something? What would you do? I want to hear from you. 269, what's up?
It is the Scat Kid again, and you don't know.
Shut up, all right? Hey, Bean and Cheese, what would you do?
Gatsgar dies so communist Koreans can wipe their ass. Rest in peace, my favorite tree.
It looks like you wrote that one down this time. Did you write that one down?
No, it's off the top of my head.
Nah, you're lying your ass off. 571, what's up? What do you think about this crap?
I don't know why you're all getting mad, man. It's obvious your granny trained you with the bone off of a dead body. I mean...
What?
Why are you getting all mad? It's obvious that your granny trained you...
See, I didn't even know you said granny. You see, you're so scared to say anything on the goddamn phone... I didn't even understand that you said granny, you stupid, dumb, new fag having fruit. 508, what's up? What do you think about this crap?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't believe she did that. Honestly, if that was me, if that was my body, I'd probably be laughing from wherever I was at the time.
Are you kidding me? I mean, you'd be lolling in hell or heaven right now? I would be haunting that bitch's nightmares. Are you kidding me? I'd be like, you took my penis, you whore, or whatever the hell she took, all right? I mean, I would literally be haunting that old skank. I wouldn't be lolling out there. There wouldn't be no lulls there. Jesus Christ. Johnny Polka, what do you think about this?
Christ, True Capitalist Radio, greatest hits, as sung by the prognosticator of prognosticators brings you over 20 timeless classics. Songs from today and from yesteryear. The songs that define the great state of Texas like no other.
Money, success, fame, brony. Money,
truer words
success,
have never been sung.
brony.
True Capitalist Radio, greatest hits. To order, call 646-652-4869 or
You
visit
son of a bitch. I mean, you're mocking a freaking advertisement for Christ's Christ's sake, like it's a freaking Sweatin' to the Oldies album or something? I mean, damn it. Damn it. Like it's a freaking Sweatin' to the Oldies album or some crap, man. Look, I don't take any kind of glee in the fact that you idiots are making fun of me, you're making a mockery of me, you're besmirching my show, and you people are laughing about it. I don't take any glee in that whatsoever. So for you idiots to continue to do this here in 2012, it just pisses me off, man. It pisses me off. And let me tell you something. I'm not going to let you idiots ruin my Baller Friday, all right? I mean, I'm not going to let you do it, all right? This has been a good Baller Friday. I'm not letting you troll terrorists win. So give me the mic. Give me the freaking mic. Give me that freaking mic. I'm not letting you troll terrorists win, all right? Let me just take a couple of deep breaths up in here before you idiots piss me off. And I'll be all right. All right, let me just calm my ass down here, all right? Let me calm my ass down. Now, I'm just going to move on to the next subject matter, all right? I'm moving on to the next subject matter because you idiots are just jerks. And as a matter of fact, the next subject matter might just hit you near and dear to your hearts because I know that a lot of you gamers and a lot of you people that like to hang on the internets for more than about 5 or 6 hours a day, I know for a fact that you like to consume a beverage called Mountain Dew. That's right. You like to do the dew, don't you? You like the old Mountain Dew? Huh? Do the dew? Oh, I'm sure you do. Look at all these people. They're like, I love Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew's great. It's my favorite drink. It's so beautiful. Well, you know what? Maybe it won't be so beautiful after you hear the testimony from Pepsi scientists in the latest litigation case. Now, for you folks that are unaware, there is a case brought forth in Wisconsin, and I don't know why Wisconsin seems to be the focal point of today's news here, but there is a Wisconsin lawsuit in which a man by the name of Ronald Ball, I kid you not, this is not a joke, a man by the name of Ronald Ball is taking Pepsi, the Pepsi company to court, claiming that when he bought one of his favorite Mountain Dew drinks, the citrus-flavored soda, he discovered while he was sipping on it that there was an actual rat in the Mountain Dew soda. That there was an actual physical rat in the soda as Mr. Ronald Ball was sipping on this soda, right? So he took Pepsi to court, and believe it or not, Pepsi took it to trial. All right, Pepsi took it to trial. And believe it or not, Pepsi had the audacity to put on one of its scientists, put on one of its scientists and stated that it is impossible, absolutely impossible, that this man found a rat inside a Mountain Dew bottled or packaged product. It's impossible because according to the scientist, that the body of the rat would have dissolved into a jelly-like substance had it been in the Mountain Dew for a certain period of time. I kid you not, man. I kid you not, for Christ's sake. Matter of fact, let me post that goddamn link here since these idiots don't believe me. Look at them. People are like, no, that's not true. I drank it. It's not true. Well, believe it, all right? You know what you're doing right now? Every time you guzzle down a goddamn freaking Mountain Dew, for Christ's sake, according to the scientists, according to the testimony of Pepsi scientists, for Christ's sake. All right? You're turning your insides into liquid shit. And this was testified by a Pepsi scientist, man. I mean, they use this as their defense. They use this as their defense, for Christ's sake, that, oh, it's impossible. There's no way there could have been a rat in any of the bottled products of Mountain Dew because the rat would have turned into a jelly-like substance. Oh, my God. That is just horrible. And let me tell you something. I know everybody in here that's saying it's fake. Well, if that's going to make you go to sleep at night. But please, all of you people that are saying it's fake, don't stop drinking. All right? Don't stop drinking it. Keep drinking. As a matter of fact, do double shots of that crap. All right? Keep drinking it. All right? Keep drinking it. I'm not joking. All you people that are saying I'm fake, keep drinking. Get 24 packs of cases of this crap. All right? I mean, we need more of you people to turn your insides into liquid crap. All right? Anyway. I mean, I'm not joking. I mean, what do you idiots think about that? Are you a Mountain Dew drinker? Let me take a couple of calls here before we get to Radio Graffiti. Let's take a couple of calls. Are you a Mountain Dew drinker? Hey, 786, you a Mountain Dew drinker? You're playing with your pecker shaft. Hey, Note Party, do you drink Mountain Dew?
Yes, I do sometimes.
Oh, my God. Do you think that's a contributing factor of the reason why you have more estrogen running through your body than testosterone?
No, in fact, it makes me feel more manly.
Oh, it makes you feel manly? So what? I mean, you know, what the liquid crap that the Mountain Dew is turning your insides in, what, is it turning into testosterone? I don't get it. What do you mean?
I don't know, but, you know, whenever I drink it, it's like orgasmic. Ow! 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 Ow!
What's your problem? Well, what's the problem, Note Party?
Oh, I'm just thinking about drinking Mountain Dew.
Oh, Jesus. Get this sick son of a... Get him off, for Christ's sake. God damn it. That's what we get for even taking trans testicles as legitimate callers around here. Anyway, once again, folks, we were talking about how we've got, Mountain Dew being a culprit in turning, obviously, biomass into liquid crap. I mean, this is out of the testimony of the Pepsi scientist. The Pepsi scientist said that, this guy Ball, Ronald Ball, whatever the hell his name is, they said that he's lying, that he did not take a sip of a Mountain Dew that had a rat in it, because if it did, it would have been a jelly-like liquid substance, which means that, there's something in Mountain Dew that, eats biomass. I don't know. I have no idea. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, how about everybody's favorite part of the broadcast? How about that, huh? How about everybody's favorite part of the broadcast? And I'm talking about Radio Graffiti! Well, that's right. This is a Baller Friday edition of Radio Graffiti. And for you folks that are unaware, all you have to do to be a spectator that becomes a part of the spectacle is give me a call at 646-652-4869 is the number to call. And when I call on your area code or on your Skype name, you will have exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind. And, of course, folks, when I call on your Skype name or on your area code, please be ready. All right, ass clowns? Don't be a Helen Keller deaf mute. Don't be a stumbling, mumbling little jerk. All right? Get ready. Be ready. Do you understand? All right, let's go ahead and let's just get right into it. All right, let's get right into Radio Graffiti right now. Area code 201, Radio Graffiti.
So about this Ronald Ball guy.
Shut up. 661, Radio Graffiti.
SurgeRadio.org.
All right, we got it. DDoS that. All right, we got it. 479, Radio Graffiti. Shut up. 520, Radio Graffiti. Yeah, that was dumb. 423, Radio Graffiti.
Your granny smears peanut butter on her pussy.
I didn't even understand that. Learn how to speak English, all right? Do entiendo, puto? 443, Radio Graffiti.
Bronies. Banal bronies. Banal bronies. Banal bronies.
Yeah, shut up. 843, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. I was listening to Alex Jones the other day, and he said you run a bestiality ring in Texas.
Yeah, he doesn't know his ass from his elbow. He's a pot-bellied bastard. And if we ever saw each other on 6th Street, he'd take the worst end of a knuckle sandwich. 561, Radio Graffiti.
Let me just explain to you how that works. Well, the acid just would completely dissolve the outside.
Yeah, shut up, Mr. Wizard, all right? Tell somebody who gives two rats' asses, all right? 530, Radio Graffiti.
Oh, Ghost, I want you to come over to my house and how I can shoot pearls in your mouth while you be twerking.
Shut up, you stupid fruit bowl, all right? Take about 10 steps away from my freaking butt crack with that talk, boy. 908, Radio Graffiti.
Capitalists kick ass.
Damn right, man. Capitalists rule the world, baby. Woo! All right, Soldier Leaf Hat, Radio Graffiti.
From the Bulgarian Fact, Fosboda!
Hey, what's going on to the Bulgarians that are listening? We got a lot of Bulgarians listening in. What's going on in Bulgaria? We got Discard Skype, Radio Graffiti. Hey, I take it in the pooper. All right, I'm going to, fruit bowl clubs. All right, I'm listening to music like this. Go ahead and put on some fruit bowl music there, engineer.
Money, success.
See, God damn it, I never said that. And anybody who listens to my broadcast knows it. Everybody that listens to my broadcast knows that I would never say that. That's a splice. And that's ridiculous. And whoever did that, punitive damages. That's all I got to say. Dunlop, Radio Graffiti.
You got the touch. You got the power. When all hell's breaking loose, you'll be riding it.
Jesus Christ. I mean, that is such fruity-ass crap. 508, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, when's the engineer going to take his show back? Because what?
Now, shut up, all right? Just sit there and stop flapping your suckhole. 914, Radio Graffiti.
Hello, Ghost? It's Asho.
Who is this?
It's Asho.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, what do you want,
Okay.
asshole?
Excuse my porn. Do you have any of your grandma's porn? If so, can you upload it?
Now, shut up, you stupid bean and cheese 8-year-old Mexican, all right? Let me tell you something. If I find out who your goddamn old vieja of a mother is, by God, I'm going to make sure to call the proper authorities to make sure that you're in a proper home where you belong, asshole, where you're not subjected to alcoholic beverages, when you don't have access to pornographic material, and by God, I am as serious as a heart attack when I say that, all right? So if anybody knows who asshole is, anybody who knows who his old vieja of a mother is, by God, forward me that information, because I'll be more than happy to call the proper authorities in hopes of making sure that there is a safe environment for this 8-year-old Justin Bieber kid to reside in. 336, Radio Graffiti.
How can you sleep at night knowing that you beat your grandmother?
Yeah, that's stupid. That's 580, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, what's up, Ghost?
What's going on? Good to hear from you. The Rock, Radio Graffiti. God damn it. I mean, I just said that yesterday, man. I mean, I'm not gonna let you do it. I'm not letting you idiots ruin my Baller Friday. I'm not letting you do it. God damn it, son of a bitch. 832, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I want some of your grandma's porn. Right
God
now.
damn it, asshole! Can you go away for Christ's sake and go chew on a goddamn bean and cheese or something? Jesus Christ, where are the parents for this stupid kid? 503, Radio Graffiti.
What's 404, Ghosts?
What?
Hi.
Hey, who's that in the background? Put her on the mic. Oh, you hung on. You're lucky I'm in a good mood. 971, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, Conrad, it's not a lie.
God damn it, Nikolai, what? What do you want, you cockeyed Russian?
Just letting you know that it's not a lie, and also, soon he will be selling an S-300 surface-to-air missile.
Yeah, why don't you go chew on a meat missile? How about that? Why don't you go chew on a meat missile, you stupid fruit? 413, Radio Graffiti.
Hello, Ghost. Spin all bronies. Spin all bronies. Spin all bronies.
Jesus Christ, we got some brony haters in the place. 361, Radio Graffiti.
I would pay big bucks to see you lay the smackdown on that Colombian girl and that paramedic.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I'd probably catch a case doing it. She's 14. 502, Radio Graffiti.
Happy Baller Friday.
Happy Baller Friday, baby. That's right. 908, Radio Graffiti.
You're a monster, Mr. Ghost.
Yeah, real funny. That was so 2011. All right, 990 Radio Graffiti.
Kids, sick kids, dying kids, dead kids, underfed kids, beaten kids, molested kids, lost kids, crying kids, homeless kids, hit and run kids, broken arm kids, broken leg kids.
Shut up. 651
broken head kids,
Radio
sick
Graffiti.
kids, dying kids, dead kids, underfed kids, beaten kids, molested
what the
kids,
hell's going on?
lost
Shut up, for Christ's sake. 759
lost
Radio
kids,
Graffiti.
crying kids, homeless kids, hit and run kids, broken arm kids.
Jesus Christ. How many numbers do you idiots have, for Christ's sake? God damn it. Knock it off. 843 Radio Graffiti.
Beaten kids, broken kids, beaten up kids, kids beaten with their face in.
You sound too fruity for it to sound the same. I'm sorry. You sound too fruit bowlish. 203 Radio Graffiti. I mean, are you actually playing a J.G. Wentworth advertisement? I mean, is that what I'm hearing correctly, for Christ's sake? I mean, Jesus Christ, a J.G. Wentworth commercial? Jesus Christ, you people are idiots. 502 Radio Graffiti.
Your Grammy's time cloaked on my Iowa caucus, and Mark, the paramedics giving your penis life support right now. Oh, yeah.
That was stupid. 646 Radio Graffiti.
I mean, hell, in my personal opinion, Howard Stern is a good piece of ass.
Yeah, shut up. That's stupid. That's ridiculous. 703 Radio Graffiti.
Capitalism is just second-hand communism.
Oh, yeah? Explain that to me there, Vladimir.
Well, because obviously you are too much of a pussy to become a communist.
That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. No explanation, just nothing more than a bunch of dumb, ridiculous, Russian cockamamie crap. 248 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, John, I just figured out you're a gym teacher, and tell Ryan, a.k.a. the engineer, I said what's up.
John and a.k.a. Ryan the engineer? Is that what you just said? John and Ryan, a.k.a. the engineer, and now I'm a gym teacher? Are you kidding me? You know what? Call that son of a bitch back. He just hung up. Call him back, engineer, or Ryan. Call him back, Ryan. Give me a freaking break, man. These people, that think that they know who I am. I'm a gym teacher. I'm a bar owner in Austin. Let's call this idiot back. Stupid idiot. Oh,
hello?
Hey, now what did you say again?
I said your name is John, and tell Ryan, a.k.a. the engineer, I said
John
what's up.
from where? Where am I at? John what?
John Conquest.
John Conquest. I mean, here we go with the John Conquest thing again, for Christ's sake. I mean, what am I, a porno star now?
Yeah, you are.
You stupid idiot. Anyway, we know you're a new fag, so I'm gonna cut you some slack. Get him out of here! Get him out! I'm gonna cut him some slack, for Christ's sake. Jacking off, Radio Graffiti.
Oh yeah, fuck you,
Oh,
baby.
gosh, Grandma.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, yeah, now put your finger in my ass. Yeah.
Yeah, nice and deep.
Oh, yeah, like that.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. That doesn't sound like a grandma. That sounds like a trans testicle there, Fruit Bowl.
Oh,
That sounds like a trans testicle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, careful. Oh.
I mean, is this what they do in Europe?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Is this what they do in Europe? Bang trans testicles all day? Is this what they do? Huh? This idiot, he's a sick son of a... He's some sick European prick fapping the damn trans testicle porn. Jesus Christ. Who else do we got, engineer? All right, who we got? Torzier, Radio Graffiti.
Hey guys, happy Baller Friday. Where's the best place to buy silver bullion or silver coins?
Oh man, the best place to buy silver bullion and coins. I mean, you might want to. I don't know for the UK, because if you actually buy it in the United States and then ship it off to the UK, it may actually cost you more with the surcharge of shipping. But I'm not sure about the UK or England. But do some investigative work, and if you have any questions, man, let me know. Send me the link. I'll be more than happy to investigate it and make sure that if it's a safe, valid place to get bullion, bars, coinage, that sort of thing, man. But good question. Who else we got? 817 Radio Graffiti.
Money, success, fame, brony. Money, success, fame, brony.
Yeah, we know. Best Splice 2011. You don't have to remind us there, Fruit Bowl. 262 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, what's going on, man? Just want to wish you a happy Ball Friday.
That's right. Happy Baller Friday, baby. Woo! Baller Friday. 818 Radio Graffiti. Yeah, Helen Keller, deaf mute, for Christ's sake. Another wizard, Radio Graffiti.
Magic missile. 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 Magic missile.
Jesus Christ! What the hell is this crap?
Missile. Magic missile. Magic missile. Magic missile. Magic missile. Magic missile.
Lightning bolt.
Magic missile.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
Magic missile.
Lightning bolt.
Magic missile.
Lightning bolt.
Magic missile. Magic missile.
Lightning bolt.
Magic missile. Magic
Lightning bolt.
Magic missile.
Lightning bolt. All right, that's enough. Anyway, who else we got going on? Bean and Cheese, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, I found a video of your grandma doing double.
Oh, Jesus Christ, not this guy again. 859, Radio Graffiti.
Camberley will save your life someday. They'll be all like, what? You trying to mug me?
The hell? Give me a freaking break. Cosmo Brockington, Radio Graffiti.
I'm a milk pot of prejudice, baby. All right, making a remix. Can't say nothing.
Sure that, I mean, freaking Duran. I mean, you couldn't get a fruitier group, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. I mean, you couldn't get a fruitier group with their assholes puckered, for Christ's sake, than goddamn Duran. I mean, good God. Jesus Christ. Jesus, give me the mic. Give me the freaking mic, for Christ's sake. I don't have to take this. You know what I mean? I'm going to take a couple more. And these better either be creative, they better be funny, they better be insightful, they better be something. Or I'm gone. I'm leaving. How about that? I'm leaving. 619 Radio Graffiti. Hell yeah! Hey, that's the capitalist trumpet player. Now, hey, you know what? Stay on the line, 619. Hold on. Let me see if we got Exara. Do we got Exara Hawks in here? He said he wasn't going to be here. He probably isn't. That's all right. I was going to see if we can get some of these musicians, and we can get them on some kind of a conference call, and we can get Michael J. Fox and the Shakes, my band, started right here on the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. Michael J. Fox and the Shakes. That's my band, baby. That's my band. Anyway, let me take some more Radio Graffiti callers. Who else we got here? We got area code 724 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, to be fair, I'd like to wish you a happy Baller Friday and shout out to Herman Cain and John Tuntman. John.
Hey, thanks a lot, man, and happy Baller Friday to you, man. 563 Radio Graffiti.
Happy Baller.
Hey, thanks a lot, man. You were cutting in and out, though. Who else? 214 Radio Graffiti.
Hello.
Goodbye. 760 Radio Graffiti.
Ryan is the best host.
What?
Ryan is the best host.
Yeah, shut up, you stupid moron. 253, Radio Graffiti.
Full show.
Stupid idiots. 936, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. Do you know that woman that got raped?
Yeah, what are you talking about? The one in the paramedics?
Yeah. Do you know what she looked like by chance?
Shut up, you stupid moron. You're some sick pervert that wants to sit over there and put a couple of fingers in your crack thinking about it. 206, Radio Graffiti.
I mean, it's because my mother decided to dump me off on a freaking violent video game and decided to start popping caps at the...
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Jimmy Kudos, Radio Graffiti. Now you're playing with your pecker shaft, for Christ's sake. 248, Radio Graffiti.
Your mother must be so proud knowing her son became a gym teacher.
Where are you idiots getting this gym teacher crap, for Christ's sake? I mean, if I was a gym teacher, don't you think I'd be after school right now? I mean, don't you think I'd be like, I don't know, coaching a game or, doing some extracurricular activities with some freaking students or something? I don't get it. Stupid idiots. 919, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, I want to tongue punch your mom's fart box.
Yeah, you stuttered on that one there, fruit ball. It sounded a little unconfident. 573, Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. Freaking remix. Over 9,000 remixes out here. Texas Apples, Radio Graffiti. Oh my God, is that Horny the Clown? Oh man, there's something wrong with your horn, Horny. What happened, Horny? Huh? You gonna wear yourself out? Oh man, it sounds like you got the horny AIDS. That's what it sounds like, Horny. It sounds like you've got the AIDS. You might want to go get yourself checked out there, Horny. 530, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, I got my teacup. All I need is a tea bag. Is that something that works for you?
Oh, Jesus Christ, you sick little twisted prick. Who else we got? 586, Radio Graffiti. Another Helen Keller deaf mute. 111, Radio Graffiti. You're playing with your pecker shaft, for Christ's sake. 580, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, why'd you cut out on me earlier?
I don't know. You sounded boring. Who else we got going on? 512, Radio Graffiti.
Oh!
Right, what is this? A vibrator at high speed? What the hell is that about? Jesus Christ. There's a vibrator at high speeds up in here. All right, who else do we got here? We got Raz Grizz, Radio Graffiti. Stupid. Eric Sean, Radio Graffiti. Uh-oh. Who's got the glow sticks? Who's got their glow sticks on? Go, 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 go. Oh, man. Who's got the ecstasy? Who's got the ecstasy? Oh, dude, I feel the music, dude. I feel it, dude. Give me the glow sticks. Give me the glow sticks. Go, 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 go. We're raving on Baller Friday, for Christ's sake. Uh-oh, something's wrong with this computer. Eric Sean. You're downloading too much porn, my man. You're downloading too much porn. You messed it all up for us. I mean, everybody was raving here, man. We had the glow sticks out and everything, man. But, you messed it up. Anyway, let's continue going, for Christ's sake. Who the hell else do we got going on? 646-652-4869. This is everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, and I'm talking about Radio Graffiti. By God, we got about 7 minutes left. If you want to call, well, then, by God, give me a call right now and get your call in. 631, Radio Graffiti.
Happy Fluttershy Friday, Ghost.
shut up, you dumb brony. 817 Radio Graffiti. Hey, asshole. Some people have headphones, jerk dick. All right. 718 Radio
Broken
Graffiti.
arm kids, broken leg kids, broken head kids, sick kids, dying kids, dead kids.
Jeez. I mean, I'm gagging here. I'm gagging, for Christ's sake. Give me my drink. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, this shit sucks. Excuse my French. George King, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, how's it going, Ghost? Fucking cocksucker. I'm banning you, asshole. I'm fucking ban all bronies, you motherfucker.
Well, you sound like an East Coast piece of trash. Why
Hey, I'm
should
from
I?
fucking Boston, learn. I'm a capitalist. Just
Oh,
like
yeah,
you.
you're from... Hey, I'm from New York. I'm from New York, all right? You got balls or something, eh?
Yeah, you're not
Eh?
from fucking New York. You're from fucking Texas, you goddamn... what do they call you down there? Yeah, rednecks. Call me a Yankee all you
Oh,
want.
yeah, you come
Fucking
down here and
Texan.
call me a fucking redneck. I'll stick my goddamn... My 15-and-a-half-inch down-home sausage down
Yeah,
your
you
mother's
fucking
throat.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I put my 15-and-a-half-inch down-home sausage down your mother's throat, and there's nothing you can do about it, all right?
Hey,
Hey, you got balls?
How about you
Hey,
want
you got
them-
balls,
hey,
asshole, eh?
Castrate bronies. Castrate bronies. Fucking unban you, asshole. You fucking sticking up for bronies.
Shove it up your ass, eh, Ray? Anyway, I'm not sticking up for bronies. Anybody who's a brony knows I'm no fan of bronies, jerk dick. All right? Jesus Christ. Is that the niggiest crook force? Is that it? Huh? Sounds like a Puerto Rican from where I'm standing. 619. Oh, we already called on 619. How about 812?
Howard Stearns is still helping me rape your dead grandmother.
Well, Howard Stern sucks. And not only that, I bet you money that this idiot probably only gets his wee touched by that stupid Skankosaurus slutbag that he left his family for probably once every 2 years. 541 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. Your grandma, is she a tranny? You know that, or?
Oh, Jesus Christ, there's no lulls there. 786 Radio Graffiti.
Hey.
You're not Fat Albert. You sound like some stupid little brat. You know, you're trying to be, hey. Meteoid Junkie, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Gus, you plan on doing an anniversary broadcast on Sunday?
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up, man. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm not going to have a anniversary broadcast on Sunday because I didn't broadcast my first broadcast on the 8th. You know, I had that mixed up with another anniversary or something or other. I mean, there's so many holidays and so many goddamn things to worry about. So, in essence, we didn't start the first episode on the 8th. We started the first episode on the 11th, from what I understand. And that's going to be our episode where we're going to have the anniversary episode. All right? The 11th. Anyway, let me go ahead and stop what I'm doing here, folks. All right, hold on. Let me see if there's is there anybody else out here that wants to, do this Radio Graffiti thing? Because we're about to, end it right here, right now. Go ahead and call up 646-652-4869 is the number to call if you want your Radio Graffiti request here. 530 Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, what I want for Valentine's Day is that 15.5-inch trunk.
Shut up! Shut up! Stupid sick bastards, man. Who else do we got going on here? Equestrian Citizen, Radio Graffiti.
Yo, guys, go. Baller Friday. Yo,
Hey, what's going on, man? Happy Baller Friday, man. We got 2011's Best Black Guy of the Year on the house. What's going on, man?
Hey, not much, baby, but it's kind of funny. It's only one after another, man. I mean,
hold on, man. You're coming in kind of you're cutting in and out, man. You're cutting in and out.
Hello?
Jesus Christ. He's downloading big booty tribal porn or something. 573 Radio Graffiti.
I'll be there for you. These 5 words I swear to you.
Jesus Christ. 559 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, those Mountain Dew scientists are lying because I remember I opened up my Mountain Dew and I found your grandmother.
Shut up, all right? Shut up! Stop talking about my granny! Shut up! As a matter of fact, that's about it, all right? That's about it, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, lock down the chat room, engineer. Lock down that chat room. Anyway, folks, I am out of here. Check it out. Follow me on Twitter, Ghost Politics, all right? All one word, no underscores, baby, Ghost Politics. And moreover, add to your favorites the official True Capitalist Radio Broadcast Archive site at blogtalkradio.com/ghost, all right? blogtalkradio.com/ghost. This is where every goddamn episode that I've ever conducted on the internet is archived. There it is right there. All right, now, I know it's a Baller Friday, and it's been a decent episode, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and do some chat room shout-outs. That's right, but we only got 50 seconds left here in the live broadcast, and we're about to cut out. But I tell you what, if you stay in this chat room, I guarantee you we will call your name out right here, right now, live in the broadcast. But you got to be here. You may not hear it live in the broadcast. You're going to have to rehear it in the archive at blogtalkradio.com/ghost. All right? I mean, that's all there is to it. Anyway, folks, we're about to, end the broadcast. I want to say happy Baller Friday to everybody who tuned in with me live. And don't be afraid to send me a tweet, man. Ghost Politics, all right? And don't forget to spread the word about the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, all right? I mean, the popularity of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast depends on you. So spread the word, and go to capitalistarmy.com and go become a part of the Capitalist Army. Ow! Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Ah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Give me that. For Christ's sake. Anyway, I just wanted to say happy Baller Friday to everybody who's listening in. Let's go ahead and get through these goddamn chat room shout-outs, shall we? Anyway, we got Scion Orthus. We got NCF Eat Shit. We got Unban All Bronies. We got Angry Racist. The Hairbinger. We got some idiot named I'm Johnny Conquest. We got some idiot named Jewish Hambone. Real funny, dear jerk-off. Who the hell else do we have? We got Grandma on Ghost. Yeah, real funny, you jerk. All right? Jesus Christ. Who the hell else we got? We got Loler Guy in the house. We got Ghost for Bronies. I'm not going to say the next one. We got Buster Hyman. I'm not going to say that one. I'm not going to say that one. We got Kid. I'm not going to say that one either. We got Mazian's Fruit. Mr. Folsey. We got Ryan Dungoofed. We got Hark Hear the Bronies. We got I'm not going to say that, you stupid idiot. We got some idiot named I'm a Jew. Scary but Fun. I can't even read that one. Ray, I'm not going to say that one either. Crispy Texas, yeah, real funny. Penis Land. Fun Ambulance Ride. Oh, that's just screwed up, man. That's just screwed up. Anyway, we got Gaddafi's White Warrior. IP Sitting. Surprise Wang for Grandma. Yeah, shove it up your ass. 72 Virgins for Gaddafi. A Good Demo Plan. A Fat Man. I'm not saying that one either. What does that say? I'm not saying any of these, you idiot. I mean, you're not going to get me to say something stupid. I'm telling you, stupid scumbags, this right now. Some idiot in here named All Retards Must... I'm not going to say that, you stupid moron. Ann and the Wizard, Antonio, Asho in the house, Austin Redneck, Axman 3315, we got Bang for You, Bashar Al... I'm not going to say that. Blackout Worm, BLU Engineer, Borslap and Tassoff. We got Brew Crew, Bronies for Ghost, CDI Fan 237. I'm not going to say those. Who else do we got? We got Sereno the Strongless. We got Codemaster 1234. We got Comrade Vladimir, Connor Brony, Cosbro, Count Dracula, CXR Rail Fan. Who the hell else do we got going on over here? We got Cutie, Mark Crusader, Dark Razors in the house, Dash of Rainbow, Dead 99, Death Machine AX. I'm not going to say those stupid, disgusting names. Donald Weber, Down with Sopa, Draco Rex, Dr. Bucket MD, Drug Maid. I'm not going to say that one after that. We got ED Plus, Eight-Sided Brony, Erica is Best Lord. Okay. Emo, Fluttershy, Enix Squared. I'm not going to say that. Equestrian Citizen 978. What's going on, man? We got Equestrian Fakerson. Okay, 978. All right. I'm somebody obviously trying to clone or hating on Equestrian Citizen there. We got Equestrian. Jesus Christ! Why are y'all hating? See, why y'all gotta hate on the best black guy for 2011 True Capitalist Radio Show? Are y'all looking at this here? Kick that asshole that's trying to racial slur Equestrian Citizen out here. Kick him out! Get his ass out! Anyway, we got Erect Dispenser. Eric Sean, he was out there jamming that rave music. We've got, I'm not going to say this. Hey, what's going on, Felix and NJ, man? Good to see you. Festus Juice. We got Final Cut 747, Fishy Abu, Flavored Cactus, Fluffy Mutter, Flutter Mutter, Fluttershy, My Wife You, Fly into Reno, Fly downtown to, I don't get it, you idiots. Did something happen in Reno that I'm not aware of? I've been here broadcasting for 3 hours, you jerks. Future DMB in the house. What's going on? We got Ghost #1 fan, Ghosts of Hanukkah's Present. Yeah, shove it up your ass, all right? Ghost Burn, Texas. Shove it up your ass, you dumb jerks. Some idiot, get that asshole that got the name Ghost is a bitch. Get that asshole out. Kick him out. Kick him out. I'm not saying that one. Ghost loves blue blood. Are you kidding me? Giggle at Ghosty. God rest his soul. Spelled as in Seoul, South Korea. We got Goof Bumps. Gourmet Ghost. Granny got caned. Get that asshole out. Get out. Get Granny got caned out of here. They're making fun of my granny, and they're making fun of Herman Sugar Cane. Get him out. I'm not going to sit over here and take this crap from these people. Anyway, we got all the guests up in the place. I want to say what's going on to all the guests that are kicking back with me. What's going on? We got H Ambulance Fun Time. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Anyway, we got H Equestrian Gimp. I mean, seriously? What's up with the Equestrian Citizen hatred here, huh? Anyway, we got the Hairbinger. We got Havercooch, Homemade Milkshakes, Horseradish Deep Throat. Jesus Christ. I'm not going to say that. Kick that asshole right after that. Kick him out. Kick him out. Kick all those assholes out of there. Kick them all out. Anyway, we got Icy Nurgle. I'm queefing to death. That's disgusting, man. Into Cat, iPhone is fail. It's James 1991. I Love Woo Ghost. Jay the Lurker. John X. Paul Herber. Joseph Richards. Can.wave. Kim Jong-il Ghost. Just shove it up your ass. All right, you jerks. King Trolestia. Kin's Beer. Kitten Crotten. Nazi. Get Nazi out of here, please. Spelled Knotse. Real funny. Anyway, who else do we got? We got Low Fat Sperm. We got Lunacy05, Mario Gonzalez, Matino Boppington, Mekzanwa or something. I don't know what the hell. Meow the Barf. Minor Craft Boy. Who is this? Mitz to Dave Cash, whatever the hell that means. Who else we got? We got Mr. Toozer, Mr. Hambone, Mr. X Molowski, Mountain Dew for Ghost. You're real funny, for Christ's sake. Mug Ranny's a tranny. Oh, you son of a... Get that asshole out of here! Get him out! Get him out of here! You stupid assholes, get him out! As a matter of fact, screw all you people, all right? You're going to sit over here and talk that garbage to me. You know what? Screw all you people. I'm out of here. You think that's funny, huh? You think that's so cute, huh? You think it's so funny. Well, you know what? I'm getting out of here. How you like that? I'm getting out of here. You can thank those jerk dicks for sitting here and ruining Baller Friday and ruining the shout-out, for Christ's sake. You can thank those sorry sacks of scumbag, milky-licking, butt-plug-up-the-ass-looking, chicken-eating cornboy crap. You can thank them, because I'm out of here. Get the shit out of me. Get me out of here. Get me out of here, for Christ's sake. I'm not going to sit over here and put up with this crap and implement chat room martial law. Jesus Christ, I'm sitting over here. I'm conducting a show on Baller Friday. I don't even have to be here for these bricks. And look at them. Look at them, engineer. You're done. They're laughing, for Christ's sake, man. They're freaking laughing for Jesus Christ, they're freaking laughing. Get me out of here, engineer. These idiots will be lucky if I'm here on Monday, the same place, same goddamn time. These stupid cyber vermin troll terrorist crap will be lucky. Oh, Jesus Christ. My heart's beating like a freaking rabbit because these people are pissing me off. Get me out of here, engineer, before I have a freaking coronary. Good God.
You've been listening to True Capitalist Radio. The thoughts, views, ideas, comments, and opinions of the host of this show are absolutely his. Catch more live episodes Monday through Friday from 3:30 to 6:30 Central. Or check out archive shows at blogtalkradio.com. True Capitalist Radio.
That's it.
That isn't just the sound of the all-new 2016 Mercedes-Benz GLC being put through its paces. It's the sound of innovation. The innovation behind one of the most advanced SUVs on the road today. With multiple driving modes, a suite of intelligent drive systems, and a technology-filled cabin that sets new standards in modern luxury. This is what innovation sounds like. Now, discover what it feels like in a 2016 Mercedes-Benz GLC.
Some equipment described as optional.